What up, bitch? Head on over to tpublic.com. Head on over to tpublic.com/user/Toby-Davy.
That's gonna kill me.
Head on over to tpublic.com to check out all the shit we just made for you guys. There's a lot. We got fucking t-shirts. What else we got, Toby?
We got masks. We got spinach for your ass. We got Toby Davy shirts, our face emojis. We got pot leaf shirts, loose beats, play dead, D&T shirt.
Yeah, we got everything you want. We got fucking pillows with our faces on them. We got goddamn notebooks, so if you want to fucking take notes and shit, we got those too. They're all over on tpublic.com/user/Toby-Davy. So head on over there and peep the shit, get some shit. Everything's on sale at the moment, so do that. Love you.
That's the ad.
End ad.
End ad.
So why are you so scared of midgets all of a sudden, Toby?
I mean,
is it the way their is it their hands or is it their legs?
People really bad.
Oh, like you trying to flip the script on me?
You know, and I'm just
okay. I see how it is. You're acting real cool right now. See, you're downplaying what I'm trying to say by coming in and trying to defend these small little fuckers with their crazy.
Whoa! You turned it on yourself, man. Brad Williams would be upset.
Dude, Brad Williams would hop up on my lap right now and give me a high five.
Well, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's dope.
All right, well, dude from Game of Thrones, what about him?
Peter Dinklage?
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dickleg.
Peter Dicklegs. Yeah.
I don't even know if this is a bad start. If you're wondering why I have
great start.
A monocle in the intro now, it's because I'm fancy.
Yeah.
I'm fancier than Dave.
But everybody knows you're the fancy one of the podcast. Yeah. It's just you ooze class.
Ooze it out like pus from a cyst.
Yeah, you got cystic pustules of class just oozing out all over you like a bullfrog.
I stand behind the little people.
Oh, that's why.
But you can still see me.
I thought exactly. Behind every small person is a regular sized person that can see clear over them for miles.
Great cut.
It's fine.
Man, you're trying to. I don't like you coming at me. It always throws me off. I don't think it's ever going to be.
You never think it's coming, but it's fine.
Because I think it's over. I think the joke's over. And then you're like, no, this is a thing from now on.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's their little hands for me. Their little grubby hands. They're always grabbing for something. Maybe I don't know what little people are.
I guess not.
Little gremlins crawling up on the bridges, like trying to snatch your jewels.
Goblins.
Oh,
do you believe in any
goblies?
Anything like that? Goblins, gremlins.
Oh, did you ever
demons, ghosts?
Okay, I think they're mislabeled. I believe in pan-dimensional beings. I believe in that. And I think that's what all those things are. I think all of those things fall under the umbrella of pan-dimensional being, like something that exists outside of what we can perceive as reality.
I love these things that are impossible to prove that people believe, because it's like impossible to have an argument about it, because you literally just worked yourself into a corner of like, you can't prove me wrong. It is impossible to see them or know that they exist.
Yeah, they live outside of our perceivable reality. Deems.
Oh, man. Yeah. I smoked some last night.
Speaking of Deems, we have a brand new shirt up on our TeePublic, which is a brand new thing. So everything is new. But I just wanted to show you guys this because I'm pretty stoked on this little dude. He's fun. So we're gonna pop over there. We'll show you this guy. It is a fella who has his brain has exploded from the DMT.
Yeah, it's a nuclear explosion in his head.
Yeah,
he's got a weird body.
Yeah, it's just some pudgy dude.
It's a regular guy.
Yeah, it's a regular guy. Because aren't we all just regular guys getting our minds blown by DMT?
We don't use all these hot models like everyone else uses. We use our dads.
It's our dads
and our grandfathers.
Yep, that's my grandfather's body.
Yeah.
But anyways, his dead body. Anyways, what I've done here is I've got a bunch of layers of universes and fractals. And I have layered them in such a way as to trip you the fuck out.
Yeah, it's got the DMT molecule. This is a long time coming, too. We've joked about a DMT shirt for a long time.
The DMT shirt.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Couldn't be better.
We're going to make, there are going to be different ones. So if you guys ever even have like an idea for a shirt that you'll let us steal, we'll do it. Yeah. We'll steal it. So, yeah, go check that
qualms.
Out. So how was your experience last night? Thank you.
I was pretty good. The last few times I've done it, I haven't been blasting off.
Right.
And I'm actually I'm trying to transition to where I drink less. And I was hanging out with our friend Greg, and I think I'm going to start microdosing with some mushrooms.
Oh, dude, I would love to get in on that.
Doing like tenths of a gram, shit like that.
Right. It's not even anything perceivable, really. Yeah. It's just enough to like take that edge off and kind of even your keel.
Yeah, because I mean, weed helps the insanity part a lot, but it doesn't. I don't know. It still doesn't get me excited. Like, I don't know. Alcohol has a place in my life just for
I think
to get me working and into things. Like, I use it and productive,
right?
But I can't do it every day. So I'm thinking like just a little microdose might. I just want that head change, the perception shift,
but see,
without the giggles and getting high part of it.
But I don't even know if that part of it is anything. Like, maybe that's something that you won't really notice. Because, like, I've microdosed a bit. Like, even when I've done those Dead Monday things, like, we've microdosed a little bit for those. And
just
like
a gram, or
you
like
get out
less?
A little bit less. Okay. Like, maybe just like a little bit. Just a little something.
Yeah.
And that's enough to just kind of like loosen everything up a little bit. You don't take things as seriously. You're able to get out of your head a little bit more. And those things are invaluable as a human being, especially now. And the way the world is right now, nobody knows anything for sure. The world is fucking weird. Most of the time, you got to stay in your house.
Yeah.
People are getting all antsy. And just start microdosing. I came
to that conclusion just by like, every time I do DMT, it's like a therapy session for me.
Right.
I like get over a lot of anxiety and get over a lot of stuff in my head real quick.
Yeah.
But that's not something I can do every day. You know,
it's you can't. It's not what it's for.
It's too powerful for one.
Well,
it's just not. Also, smoking it, I'm sure, is not great for you. But
so again, like that's the thing that's always. If we can talk about it for a second, that's the thing that's always baffled me about DMT, because in itself, the act of it is a paradox. Because what you're doing is
you release your own.
You're releasing your own DMT. So what are you smoking? That is my thing. That's always been my thing. So you're taking the DMT from another creature, another living being. So usually a plant, or sometimes
not a living being.
Well, sometimes that was alive. That's why it has DMT in it. It's alive. Yeah. Like if we've got it and they have it, they're alive.
From my friend.
That's my friend. I killed him, ground him up, hit him up with some lye and some water, turkey basted him. And
I get what you're saying. So you're smoking the chemical, but it's not what's getting you high. It's releasing what's in your head.
Right.
It's confusing.
So it unlocks itself. But you're not getting high off of that DMT. You're getting high off of your DMT.
But, okay, so
are you technically getting high off of that DMT? Is that what you were going to say? That you technically are?
My thing is different batches affect you so differently.
Yes.
So the keys are different, right? They do. The actual chemical that you're smoking has to affect you, because it's not always the same. It's not like you can smoke the worst stuff and it feel the same as something really clean. You know, so it's not. I don't know.
I agree, but I think that a lot of that has to do with like what the intention someone has put into it, and a lot has to do with like their ability to clean that fucking
a lot of it's that I think.
To wash that shit.
Yeah. But
even then, our washing process, you and I's washing process, was not ever anything crazy. I don't think we ever washed it, but it was always clean.
We washed it a little bit,
but it was always clean. We never made a dirty batch.
Yeah.
So it was like. Or do you disagree?
I mean, there's some bottom of the jar scrapes that can be pretty nasty. But yeah, that top stuff is good. It's always good. But no, I want to find something, because as I'm getting older, it's like I don't like really tripping balls anymore like I used to.
No.
I like just light. So that's what I did last night, was just like hit the edge of it a little bit, just kind of let it take over, but not to the point to where it's like I was still able to talk, watch podcasts, smoke a cig. I wasn't like shut down.
No, it just like loosened your face a little bit.
It's kind of nice.
Loosen that space behind your face.
So yeah,
dude. Ivy and I started watching this show last night on Netflix called Unwell, where it's like a documentary series where in every episode they go over like fringe medicine, like stuff that like
holistic stuff,
kind of, and other stuff too. So like, but mostly holistic stuff, because they're just kind of putting those people through the ringer right now. One of them was on essential oils.
Zena watched that one.
Yeah,
she said it was funny.
It is kind of funny, because it's like even the one where they're like
that's a scam though.
Well, okay. So there's a difference between, so people get caught up in the MLM part of it, and that they think that actually discredits the use of essential oils. They're like, well, you got it from a Ponzi scheme, so it can't be real. It's like, well, no, essential oils have been around for forever.
Yeah,
and people
but
have used them.
before we had real medicine.
But even then, you can argue that real medicine is just there to keep you fucked up and getting the medicine. You know what I mean? To whereas you can go get Oragel and numb your face, but you could also just get clove oil and it does the same thing, and it's not a fucking chemical.
I get what you mean. But there's clearly a difference. Like, and if you have pain.
Well, yeah, but a lot of medicine itself, it even says it in that episode that a lot of medicine itself is placebo. So the same thing can be said for essential oils. So
if you believe in it.
Right,
yeah.
but that's anything.
But
so if the
I
doctor,
do still believe in the science of like, so if you have pain and someone tells you just smoke a joint, but if you have a broken leg, you need like Oxy.
Dude, I thought of the best fucking skit would be like you fall down and break your leg and like bone is sticking out of your leg, and I'm like, Toby, calm down. I will be right back with some frankincense.
Yeah.
And then I come back and I douse your open wound with oil, and then I put my hands on it, and you're like, David, this is not going to work. I need to go to the hospital. And then I move my hands and it's fine. And you're like, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, if it worked like that. Well, it's kind of just like the gym thing. Like, it's like, I do believe that it helps a little bit. If we're talking about serious things, like medicine is helpful.
But even then, like everything has its lane. Like for small stuff, why would you medicate it with a pill when you could just like,
if you could, if it's something. It's
the same thing with like when I was a kid, how you fixed bee stings, right?
How'd you fix bee stings?
Well, my dad would rip open one of his cigarettes, chew on the tobacco, and put it on the bee sting as a poultice, and it would it draws the venom out.
Yeah, or poison or whatever.
But is that bullshit? No, that works. So like, and that's tobacco. You've chewed it up with your saliva, and it interacts with the tobacco in a way that when you put it on there, it sucks shit up.
Yeah,
that's a thing that people figured out, and it works. So. Shit works sometimes.
And we're starting an essential oil scam.
Yeah.
That's what this is about.
The actual MLM part of it is fucking deplorable, and it's ruined a lot of people's lives, and that shit's crazy. Yeah. But the one that I really loved...
Well, it's kind of like religion. If it helps you,
exactly.
If it's good for you and it helps you, then do it.
Well, it is like a cult. It's like a cult. Like all of this stuff is like most everything is a cult, y'all. Did y'all know that?
Just either waiting to happen or about to end.
But the one that I really enjoyed was the one about human breast milk.
You got some. I saw some of that where black market human breast milk that they were selling.
Dude, it's hilarious. This one dude,
the muscle milk,
the bodybuilder. He's like, I'm gonna get that breast milk. I'm gonna put it in my shake and I'm gonna drink it.
He's sitting there sucking like a little baby,
and it's just insane. And like one woman is addicted to pumping. She's pumped like 60-something thousand gallons.
Damn.
Out of her tits, bruh.
She's addicted to the feeling of it?
Well, she's addicted to. Well, she's donating a lot of it, and then she's selling some of it. And her husband is just like, yeah, I think she's got a problem. She's like, I keep asking her when she's gonna stop doing this because she's
Our
like,
kids are 15. Like what?
No, like they were saying that like she's like my daughters still ask for it, so I guess I'll stop pumping when they stop asking for it.
No, that is not good.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, and I do get the thing of like, hey, we're humans. Maybe we should be drinking human milk instead of. No, I didn't.
That's your thing?
Well, I mean, cows drink cow milk. Humans should drink human milk, right? Like they drink the milk of the species
when you're a child.
Right. Well, even they said that too, that like once you're an adult, the milk doesn't really do much for you other than
and if it's not from the body that you came from, I don't think it has as much.
No, and that's why you shouldn't share breast milk between mothers.
Check it, papers.
I mean, is that what you're wanting to do right now?
Yeah.
I guess so. That's kind of early for one of us to be tapping out.
Yeah. So bye.
Yeah. All right. Well, Toby's going to go ahead and leave the podcast for a second. Well, we were on a roll. And Toby's just like, you know what? I think I'm going to just lay down in the middle of these tracks real quick and just kind of fuck us both, which is cool. And here I am with egg on my face, just sitting here in front of all of you, just trying to pad, which I am notoriously awful at. So I'm just going to continue to try to string words together long enough for Toby to come back and for us to finish our conversation about this ridiculous.
That was 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well, that 2 seconds was too long, and it's already fucked everything up. 2 seconds to ruin 13 hours.
If you can't handle 2 seconds alone, I think you have a problem.
I think we're both well aware I have problems.
Yeah. You're a little codependent, bro.
I am.
I am.
Why'd you leave me?
I'm going through this right now.
Let's see
so we
here.
can have a good time.
So, yeah, I thought it was insane that this one lady is addicted to pumping her tits, but like she went out into her garage to like put a pack away, like a pack of like 12 packs of breast milk. And then she just like opens up her fridge and it is chocked full of the stuff. Just like they have a shit ton on hand frozen. And then there's like
I think it's gross.
There's breast milk.
I accidentally drank breast milk one time.
Did you puke?
No, it was just gross. It was it was while my brother's wife was breastfeeding and keeping it for the kids.
Right.
And it was in a milk container thing. Right. And I tried it. Oh, I was like, why did this milk go bad? I just thought it was like...
It's not bad. That is mother's milk. That is the milk of life. Milk. Well, you're supposed to shake it up.
Oh, okay. Then it would have been great.
Well, because the fat settles to the top.
Yeah, shit gross.
It's milk. It is milk, Toby.
So you're behind this?
I'm behind that it's milk. I'm not going to say that it doesn't make me feel weird. I'm not going to say that it doesn't make me feel weird talking about it and thinking about it.
Just like you can order human teeth, bro.
Oh, yeah, Etsy. Yeah, go get them teeth. Go get them human teeth. No,
I really thought that was illegal. But, some people be having kids just for tooth farms, just to run an Etsy store. Yeah. Like, I need another one.
Well, there's fucking like...
Where do they get all these? Because there's bulk. Buy bulk teeth. What's up with that?
You want to see if we can buy bulk teeth on Etsy?
They have it on like eBay. Some shit like that. I don't understand where they're getting all the... Are they dentists? That you buy them from dentists? The pulled out ones that people don't want? I don't
know.
Right there.
All right, guys. Here's
human teeth. 10
for
real human teeth. $55.
A set of 50 real human teeth for education purposes. Bullshit. It's not education. You gonna fuck them teeth.
And there's a necklace already made.
Human wisdom teeth. Are you just selling them with the blood on them, bro? You gotta clean them.
Suck on them like a
suck on them
Jolly
like candy.
Rancher.
like hard candy, the hardest candy.
Oh man, that's too much.
Lot of 138 anterior zirconia teeth.
Hey
now. Do you think people like get teeth and then put them in their mouths to just kind of like roll around and have teeth on their teeth?
Oh.
Tooth fairy headband? These people are fucking insane. You guys, get off the internet. Oh my God.
I don't know if this is okay.
Oh my God. They're doing it and no one's stopping them, Toby. These people have 5-star ratings. 2,099 people gave this person.
Well, that's soaps. Those are...
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, then let's find a tooth seller. 107 people have given this person 5.
Where are they collecting the teeth? Click on one of these people. I want to see if they say
Locally
where.
sourced.
Yeah.
Organic.
And their smile is just empty.
Farm to table.
Ooh.
Look at all
I don't
them
think
teeth.
that's, again, why am I debating whether this is okay?
Okay.
I feel like it.
It's
B grade.
Oh,
They're
B grade teeth. Okay, but anyways,
May not be good for jewelry.
Let's see this. This listing is for 10 real B grade human molars. The photos show the pile of teeth that I will pick from. They are all molars. See my other listings for premolars and anteriors. I currently have only B grade teeth in these lot of 10. This means the teeth may show signs of wear, have cracks or cavities, and may be off color.
From smokers
This is bad for me because I can't charge top dollar. But it's good news if you're looking for some cheap teeth. Oh my God.
They call me cheap teeth.
Note, B grade molars
supply teeth.
may not be good for jewelry.
He supplies to several dental students. Where does he get the teeth from?
Are never stored wet and the roots are mostly complete. If you need teeth with no cavities and no signs of wear, you will need to see if I have any other listed.
Any
These sell
special
out
requests?
fast.
I still want blood on them. Can you come on these teeth for me?
You can follow this guy on Instagram, odds
Yeah,
Av
Go ahead
912.
and give this guy a shout out.
Yeah, no returns or exchanges. You buy these teeth, you get these. Her name is Savannah.
Where is she getting the teeth?
Okay, we're gonna find out
We're
what's
gonna
up
ask
with
her
you.
questions.
So she got so many. Where are you getting these teeth? She's a deadhead.
Oh God,
You're giving us bad names. Is that even a good Jerry shirt?
she likes Frankenstein
That's not even a good Jerry shirt. You put
vintage
fat old Jerry on it.
memorial shirt. It's a Fruit Loom, and she loves teeth. There's a bunch of teeth shit.
I can't. And
Damn
and
it, House of
cunt.
Blues. A Hard Rock Cat. I don't think you can just print Hard Rock Cafe shirts.
What's a vintage? So like these are all pre-made, I guess. Oh my
Liar.
God, what is up with you? Why'd you do this?
Girl?
Okay, you're in Savannah,
your shit
Georgia,
together.
so your
That her
name
name's
isn't
not,
Savannah.
yeah.
But maybe it is. We don't know.
Savannah from Savannah.
You never know. But that's fucking crazy.
Do you think
that's
she's
stupid?
Where
That's
is she
insane.
getting them?
Maybe it's
She's
not
getting them
stupid.
wholesale?
It's weird. Where are you
From
getting
some
these
witches?
teeth? Are you getting them from cadavers? Do like?
I bet there's some weird potions and shit that require human teeth.
Yeah.
You think that's why a bunch of people buy this shit?
Well, maybe that and like making weird art. Because I'm sure
Yeah.
there's plenty of like people that make weird dolls that have teeth in them and shit. There's some fucking
Have you
weirdos
found
out
a
there,
bird
man.
with teeth in this fashion?
Dude, have
If
you
you're
ever
asking
seen
if
those
they're human
pictures?
teeth, then no.
Have you seen
The bird with teeth.
the birds with teeth?
Hey, she's got a face mask with teeth on them. Birds with teeth. Freaky ass birds. We're always looking at birds now.
Yeah, we're the bird podcast, Birdcast.
Do ducks have teeth? No. Ugh. I don't know about those. I know. I mean, did you discover a bird with teeth in that fashion? That's the name of that bird. Ugh, that weird tongue from that goose too.
Yeah,
Goose tongue. Now, goose tongue sounds like a.
that's my favorite. Bird with a horse mouth.
Oh yeah. Okay,
It's fun.
that's freaky as shit.
But you don't like that?
It's Friday. Post your horse bird shots.
There you go.
I like
Lion
that
mouth.
horse bird. The full horse.
This one,
Yeah.
the cockatiel horse
Now that's a scary animal right there. You know what I mean?
coming at you. Peck
I mean,
your face.
its beak would be huge.
What about a?
Oh, it's got a giraffe
They're
ass.
silly, but I love these.
Oh man, you like the horse bird?
I love the horse teeth bird. I really enjoy it. Really
That's
enjoy
freaking-
that.
Not my
But
favorite.
anyways, let's get off the birds. We're not the Birdcast.
Instead of birdcast,
Yes, Toby.
Birdcast.
You don't have to say stage.
I just
please.
got it.
Yeah. Don't say.
Let me
stage
get
freeze,
there.
Just do it.
On my own. I'm going through, my thought process this year. I'm catching up from yesterday still, so it's gonna take me a minute.
Oh man.
Yeah. You are enjoying a drink and a joint.
Well, I don't know if you're enjoying it, but it's definitely what's happening right now.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
You're enjoying it?
I'm like real life branding.
Oh, you're life rebranding or life branding?
I'm real life branding. I'm drinking a joint.
You're drinking. You're having a joint. You're wearing a drinking a joint merch. Dude, our set looks good. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us because even though there's a bunch of shit off camera right now, this looks clean. This looks nice. This looks professional.
Yeah, everything you can't see is trash.
Oh my God. Anything outside of the barrier of this shot,
we just have
it's mayhem.
Quarter stacks of newspapers up to here on this side.
At least and up
blow
to
up
there.
Dolls on Davy's side. He
And
likes
they're
them
dirty.
close to him.
They are very dirty.
Not clean.
We do not wash them.
Yeah, see, that's some weird shit because
Multiple
you can't sell.
uses.
See, my thing. So, like, I remember the H3 people talking about Belle Delphine and how she sends her spit and shit like that over the
I don't like
I keep
that.
saying the internet. I keep wanting to say the internet over the mail and use people sell used panties and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's illegal to send because it's technically a
Bodily
medical thing.
fluids, yeah.
If it's a bodily fluid, and so that wouldn't the same thing apply to teeth? They'd have to be highly clean because the ones with blood on them, like that's got to be illegal.
Yeah, I don't think
to
you can
send.
send stuff with blood on it, but like people have
think
sent
that's
bloody. People have spent bloody fingers and shit before. You know,
Cartel.
cartel kind of shit. They send them, so they get
Yeah.
through the mail somehow.
Oh man,
Isn't that fucked up?
you want to get into some dark shit today? You want to see if we can buy a finger or some
No,
panties?
I don't want to do. I don't want to do either of those things. But one of them is a lot less sketchy. Like, that's so
okay.
weird that you're
You
like, you
can't
want to see if we
compare
can
them.
get. You want to see if we can get a finger or some panties.
Yeah, in my mind, it's like every day, man.
It's a new shirt idea coming out tomorrow. So you want to see if we can get a finger on the front and then on the back or some panties. Just a big picture of some soiled undies on the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would
Is
you do that?
No,
My
man.
thing
That's such a
about it-
weird fucking thing that people are into. You know what? You know, it takes all kinds. You can have whatever kink you want to have, but that one's weird, man.
My thing about being the sender, I'm not even talking about the crazy person that wants them.
Yeah.
But my thing about being the sender is that some psychopath could get it, do DNA tests, find out where you live, and come murder you.
Yep.
That's what I would be afraid of.
I mean, because you're not putting a return address
just
on
saying.
that envelope. Better not
But
be.
the guy who let's not, throw all these people under the bus. But I would say there's a percentage higher than other things, than other sexual fetishes. If you like soiled panties, there's probably a higher percentage of people that like that shit that could easily become a murderer and or stalker.
I agree with you. Same thing with people that are into foot fetishes.
No, I don't lump them in with
Oh,
that.
Tommy's like, I'm a foot fetish
No,
guy.
at least they're in person with them. My thing is the panties are
No,
soiled.
you do not have to be
That's
in
a
person with
watcher.
somebody to jack
That's
off
the
to
guy
their feet.
out the window jacking. He's the panty guy. He sneaks in when they're gone and sniffs them.
Yeah.
Panty sniffing bitch.
You little panty sniffing bitch. I like that. Panty sniffing bitch. That's a good insult.
You panty sniffing bitch.
Get the fuck out of here, you little panty sniffing bitch.
And the whole 80s thing, the panty raid idea was always weird and gross to me. Even
yeah,
as a
what the
kid.
fuck is up with dudes from the 80s? What the fuck was up with y'all? What made y'all think? But we also grew up respecting women. I don't want to say more because women
Then
still
the
don't
80s
get the
thing?
Well, we definitely grew up respecting women more than the 80s.
Yeah.
Did you ever panty raid? Did
Hell
you ever
no.
like stare at women through their windows?
I don't fuck with panties or peeping Tom shit. Now I'll stare at a good whale tail popping over the pants or something.
Oh, like aggressively stare, like not looking away,
I'll
staring,
look. It's on,
like just,
no,
just
no.
locked.
Hey, just don't look up.
Eyes locked on that.
That's
whale
me
tail.
now. I'm the mall, the guy at the mall that you think lives there. You know? Oh, I bet the mall is
You don't live at the mall?
a breeding place for some fucked up people that like to go
I mean,
and watch
to
people
some people,
get
the
off
mall
school.
is a breeding place.
Yeah.
I lost
I mean,
my
it's a fucking
virginity in a
mall.
mall.
Yeah.
You
That's
know
pretty
the
cool.
story. Yeah. I lost it in the what's the dude's name that does the paintings of houses? What's the dude's name?
Oh, we talked about that. Thomas Kincaid.
Yeah, I lost my virginity in a Thomas Kincaid showroom at the
Yeah.
mall.
Dude, the last your mom's house, their guest was talking about some Christmas movie that was like produced by Thomas Kincaid, and he said it was hilarious.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't something about the cottage, Christmas Cottage, or some shit like that. I don't remember what it was called.
I wanted to see how weird it was.
I mean, I'm sure it's just bad. I'm sure it's just a shitty Hallmark movie, like all of them are.
Yeah,
but that would be a good. I feel like I need to like go out for those kinds of movies though. For like Hallmark movies and shit, because I bet that's guaranteed money. But it's guaranteed money too, because that's probably good money.
They pay up front. It's not about residuals, because you don't get shit on the back end. So you get paid up front, and you'll always get work. It's like that's something they were looking up then. It's like that guy produced like 100 Hallmark movies, and it was shit. And it was just like he's like you become like a house name, a Hallmark name. I mean, you probably never work outside that. But that's money for the rest of your life.
But even then, you could totally be able to work outside of it. Like a lot of people will fuck up.
I think that'd be cool.
Like later
like
on,
no one would ever see it, and you could almost stay under the radar, but be a rich, famous actor
exactly
at the same time.
But you'd be rich, famous actor to like really young kids and their grandmas that they hang out with. Because you're only going to see those Hallmark movies when you're 6, chilling at your grandma's house.
I thought Hallmark movies were the rape movies, right?
Some of them, no, that's Lifetime. Lifetime is different. Lifetime is entertainment
for
women.
Kind of like always killing, spouses killing, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. So Hallmark's the nice family one. Okay.
Yeah. Because like
what's a Hallmark
cards,
movie you actually seen? Because I can't name a single one.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, we can look up
Snow Dogs.
No, that's definitely not it. Rest in peace, fucking.
Who's that?
Was it? Oh, Snow Dogs was Cuba Gooding, right? I thought we were.
I think so.
What's the one with Paul Walker? Is that 12 Below or some shit like that? Same kind of premise, I think. 9 Below. I don't remember. Yeah. R.I.P. Paul Walker. And hashtag family.
The fucking dudes, the Party Bros, are funny as shit. You remember we watched them a while ago with some dude on the podcast. Oh, it was Lieutenant, your cousin.
My nephew.
No, I will never call him your nephew. Okay. I refuse.
Great. So we have a bunch of
no, but he was talking about it too. They were the ones who went to the courtrooms, and they were like the bros. Oh, and they were trying to get a statue of Paul Walker erected. Was their first big thing?
Yeah, their podcast does pretty well.
They're pretty funny, dude. And they're actually becoming activists now. Like, they're getting more and more serious as they get older.
So one day there's going to be an unironic. There's going to be a point where it's unironic. And they'll have to kill themselves because they've now eaten their way
within themselves.
They'll have to kill themselves because you can't become the thing that you started your career making fun of. You have to die. You are now a fucking existing paradox that cannot that cannot live.
They grew because their personalities in real life are kind of close to that. They're exaggerated.
Yeah.
They are really surfers that met doing a beer bong together, fell in love bros. They love parties and beer. Right. Like, they are really those people. They just exaggerate it. So all they're doing is toning down their exaggerations and becoming just themselves, but they're funny.
Yeah.
At the core. So I don't think it's what they were making fun of. They're making fun of themselves. So it's always what they were. So that's the paradox.
Okay.
They were always making fun of themselves. And now they're just becoming older and actually going to step into some activism and shit. But they're still bros.
Are you going to step into activism?
Man, I think about it a lot. Not activism. I would jump into dirty politics, bro. That would be my thing.
Getting envelopes of money, just to keep shit quiet.
Gotta keep that comptroller from getting elected. I don't even know any other government. What we got?
It's weird that comptroller is the one.
Well, Always Sunny is where it clicked from real quick.
Because Dennis was going to be the comptroller.
Can you name some other government? Like besides like Senate, Congress, like, can you name any other jobs really in the government? Governor, mayor, president. Those are 3 jobs.
Senator, congressman.
So, and now what?
You've got your comptrollers.
Secretary.
You got the Secretary of the Treasury. You got Secretary of State.
You go.
You got treasurers. You've got
now we're cooking. No, I still just don't I don't know anything about government, really.
Yeah.
I don't claim to. That's a sweet fucking picture. They all look adorable.
So yeah, these are a bunch of.
Those are all different movies.
Yes.
And the fronts, no, go back to that. Look exactly the same.
Correct. They're all very similar.
They all have Christmas.
Yeah, Marry Me at Christmas, Christmas at the Palace.
And these are
Christmas
different couples,
Getaway.
but they're all looking cute. And close together, you know. Some of them are touching. You can tell they're probably getting married in that one.
Why they ain't got no gay ones?
That's what I'm saying, Hallmark.
Why they all white and not gay?
Oh, these white straight people are annoying the shit out of me.
All right, so
that's true. Why can't we throw a gay Latinx up in there and get it spread out? You know,
I like that.
That'd be hot too.
I like that.
Come on. It could be two dudes got the shirt down. He's
two fucking ripped ass Latino
dudes. He's got
dudes.
a silver chain, just like
yes. Got that grease back hair, Toby. Like you like.
He's a partier, bro. He has a boat.
Got that pierced left nipple.
It's not a yacht,
yeah.
but he's got a boat. We can fit 12 people on there, man. Come on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We've also got a Merry Christmas match.
Oh, they're back to back.
Christmas in
They're
Rome.
going, are we going to get... So let's say what they're saying.
Okay, so they're trying to... They start out trying to set other people up, but they end up getting set up themselves.
God, that's what they do. They thought they would never find love.
Nope. They're just two fucking no nonsense, don't play by the rule lone wolves.
And they're back to back because they're like, we're partners. Oh, it's a will they and won't
business.
They. It's a will they and won't they right away just from looking at it.
Yep.
Will we get together because we're not touching each other lovingly? We might be in a fight. We might be business partners.
Right.
We might be Charlie's Angels. You don't know us.
Yeah, Mystery 101.
Someone dies.
Yeah.
And that one for sure, right? The woods. It's fall.
It's
Every movie in fall is a murder.
It's called Mystery 101.
And it's a mystery. And he's in the background, so it's like he's fading away. You know what I mean?
Christmas by the book.
Okay, she figures out he's gay. Maybe this is our first gay Latinx. It's the closest we're gonna get Hallmark style.
No way. He is.
He's got the slick back hair, bro.
White as the driven snow.
I know.
This guy looks more.
No.
You kidding me?
All these people are just white.
Yeah, I've seen
Mingle
one
all the way.
Look,
so this one's about they meet on a dating app.
Here's one, and that's either Tia or Tamara Mowry. I don't know which one
I guess
that
we
is.
have to get a black person for this.
And then is this another? Okay, so Majestic Christmas.
Does he look?
They blow him out so he looks white.
Oh, on the cover.
Oh my God, I hate that they do that.
But why couldn't it be about an interracial couple too? See, that's the thing.
No, it can be. It's just like literally, it's all just about like equal representation. So like this wouldn't be an issue if everybody had just grown up with like equal amounts of media representation, because that's all anybody ever wants. They want to be able to see themselves portrayed on screen, something like them. You know what I mean?
So,
but something accurate, not just like the nerdy Asian or the thug black guy. You know what I mean? They want like actual representation of like intelligent Americans.
Well, I wonder what this. So what's this movie about? 'Cause she's looking away like.
I bet she makes a wish.
A majestic.
So she's in love with him from afar, and then it's about a movie
she's looking
theater.
at you like she made a wish.
Yeah, she made a wish for him. You understand me? Okay. So
and he's under a spell.
The Majestic is a theater
because he's looking at her like, the Majestic
is like a theater, right? So she goes in and she makes a wish to this old, probably white ticket taker.
Ticket taker thing. Okay.
And he's
now I'm into it.
Yeah. Now she makes a wish. She's like, the only thing I want in this world more than anything.
I need to go into Hallmark.
Is this strong black man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then like a little thing floats in the air. Like,
oh my God.
Like
and that's it. So there's the Majestic Christmas, and then there's the one with Tia and or Tamara Mowry.
And they switch out.
And like, because like this is a mystery one. This is
Tamara.
And of course there is an old white man. Why does this black couple and their mixed race child? And this white old man. Is this white old man this child's father?
That's getting freaky.
Is this
He's like I'll give you your wish if you give me a child.
Her wish is this black man. So she married this old white dude for
Not
his
married,
money.
he's the ticket taker.
That's not. No, this is a different movie. Toby, you saying all black people look the same?
I didn't know we were doing different movies.
Yes, this is a different movie.
I forgot.
This is A Christmas Miracle. So he's
instead of
it's
a Miracle Christmas.
I think we cracked it. I think the Hallmark Channel's racist. Cancel the Hallmark Channel, everyone.
I think it's more like the Hallmark Channel has a formula for movies, and they do not step outside of it. Is what I'm saying.
Because even when they're black
And
people,
they're all
it has to be a
couples.
magic white man.
Why isn't there anything with like? It doesn't even show family. Oh, I guess there's one
insane.
that's a family.
Oh my god!
But you know what I mean? It's always just It's always a couple.
Let's see here, and I'm not seeing any more people of color. I'm not seeing any Indian
Christmas of
representation.
Dollywood. Hell.
What do you
Okay,
see?
Christmas Homestead. I want to see a murder on these people.
I want to see these people in a murder. I want to see a murder on these people.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah. I just had to
I let it sink in.
I had to
there.
say it in a way where I could envision it. I'm not seeing any. I typed in Hallmark movies, and then this is all.
I mean,
that's
they're all
coming
the same. Oh, they're holding a heart. It's cute.
I don't want to watch Hallmark movies. I just want to see.
Yeah, let's sit
What you
down
got?
and just watch something.
Let's just
together.
watch some Hallmark.
How long's it been since we watched a rom-com?
It's been a minute. Look at
Now,
all
do you
of
like
these
any rom-coms?
white couples. Okay, you got the white couple with the black lady in the background. What?
That says something too. Oh, the dog.
And then you've got
Eat, play, love.
Fashionably Yours. So this is a black couple. So how many? So we've got
They're not good.
3, 6, 9.
You're not counting
12,
what, the cowboy?
15. What cowboy? Oh well, he might
I was making a joke because
slightly
cowboys.
Hispanic.
I was making a joke that cowboys were different than white people.
Oh.
They're in their own class of their own, man. Couldn't count the cowboy.
Okay, whatever. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh shit. 18,
3, 6, 9.
21.
Damn, she fine. I wish you talked in like
So
90s.
there's 31
and 2000s rap.
31 movies until you get to one with like a person of color in it. And
Hallmark's a
then,
white ass channel. It's true. I never seen the channel. See,
And
they
then-
used to make cards. Now they make movies.
why are they putting black people in the background? Like,
in the background? Step up
What?
front.
But then you've
Step
got
up front.
again these black people are like blown out to look almost white. Like they look like they almost have the same complexion. Why do they do that?
don't know.
Did you ever notice that Aladdin is
they're
white
back to
by the
back.
end of Aladdin?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I never noticed that. They lighten him up throughout the movie? On
Yeah.
purpose?
Yeah, because he's becoming more prince-like.
Ew.
Yeah, you get it now?
You really see how gross the world is.
Dude, the world can be like the grossest thing ever as we're scrolling through Hallmark movies.
Pretty gross.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. Look again,
We're
a
a
black
part of
person in
what's
in
gross.
the background.
This is weird.
It is
Now
weird,
that you've
Toby.
mentioned it and it keeps coming
It's super weird. And then you have the Latina
Yeah.
Latina
the
lady.
secret ingredient.
And
So-
it's the Latina lady. She's the secret ingredient. They needed to spice up their marriage. Caliente.
Yeah. Secret ingredient is their little their girl. They get a couple's girlfriend.
Okay, so
And
if
it's
I'm not
just a
mistaken,
secret.
there was just one movie on here that was just about a black couple.
Summer night.
2. Never mind. There were 2. I didn't see them before because, again, their skin tone is blown out to make them just look like tan folk. And then again, look at that. Look at how far in the background.
What? Why?
What the fuck? Y'all, go get on the Hallmark Channel for some representation. Oh
there
my
not-
God. This is why old people are
do
so
they not have a
racist.
marketing team?
This is why old people are so racist. They've
Oh.
never seen a black person.
Is it marketed to old people?
It's marketed to old people and stupid people
Stupids.
and dummies. Because like, who's the okay? So the small amount of people that are still watching cable TV, the even
Yeah,
smaller
probably
amount of
older.
them are watching the Hallmark Channel.
It's a very small market right now.
Oh yeah, dude. And they're probably like fucking old white grannies. But even then, like old black grannies probably like watching the Christmas movies too. Like old ladies is old ladies, man. They like chilling, watching Christmas movies, feeling nostalgic, and like not being bothered. And like
Not being, old people don't want to be bothered.
And wanting their kids to bother them, but not wanting to be bothered at the same time. Like they never visit, but I'm also a piece of shit. Yeah.
Like I don't want you talking. Just come once a week, sit and watch me die for a minute.
I like that because that's what you do. That is what you do. It's like, well, I'm gonna go and see Grandma today and watch her die.
Just a little more.
Watch her die for a minute.
I'm watching my Hallmark.
Yeah.
This is a good batch this week.
I'm watching Mark Hall. Well, who's Mark Hall, Grandma?
Never heard of Hallmark?
The greeting cards. Hallmark, Grandma. Mark Hall.
This is a smoking grandma.
Yeah.
Get out of here. No, don't go.
Don't go. I miss you when you go. I always miss you when you go.
Or like the first thing she says when you get there, you always leaving.
Yeah.
Grandma, I just got
Oh my
here.
God. So true story. A couple years ago, my grandma got really sick. She had a surgery and she got really sick afterwards. She developed an infection and she almost died. And that took she was in the hospital in and out of like this really weird delirious state where she couldn't remember who she was or anybody around her. Like she was in and out of that for like a month and a half. Some stupid shit. And Ivy and I went down there every day and spent time with her. We even like bathed her like a couple times because the nurses wouldn't.
Yeah.
So like
Why?
Because she was like, well, straight up, my grandma was shitting everywhere. So
That's why but can they refuse that? I mean,
they
shit,
can
somebody's
just
gotta
not bathe you. Like they're the nurses. They have each other's backs. They do a thing. Like you're just there for the time being.
But
they live there. You know what I mean? Like
I was just thinking that they couldn't deny that to a person.
Well,
Just
they
let 'em
were.
rot.
So like we bathed her a few times, and like my grandma does not remember any of this. So there were times before like the rest of the family corroborated our story where she was upset with us for not coming and visiting her while she was in the hospital.
Oh.
She was like legit upset, like did not want to see us or talk to us because she thought that we had not come to see her once.
Those sons of bitches. She just sat and thought about you guys. Fucking hate them. I didn't see them one time. Like, grandma, I saw your titty. Shut up. We saw you.
We were bathing her and she fucking shit just in the shower. Yeah, dude.
Did she tilt
She
it to
was
the
out
side?
of it. No, dude, she was out of it, man. Like we thought she was gonna die, but she's fine
That's
now.
pretty crazy.
She's a spunky, and
What happened?
I forget what
Stroke?
she had the surgery for. No, it wasn't a stroke. She's fine now. Like, I mean,
Was it
she's
just the
cranky
pain
as all
pills that
hell.
made her like that?
No,
What?
they had. I think it was some. I think they fucked her up with like maybe the anesthetic when they were putting her under. And then she developed an infection, and that'll make you loopy. And then keeping her sedated for so long, I think they had her in like a medical-induced coma for a minute. Like they fucked her all up. Like she couldn't remember who she was. It was insane.
What
She
do you
didn't
think about
remember who my mom
medical-induced
was.
coma? Like,
What do I think about them?
Yeah.
I think we need to take them down. I think they need to be gone. I think these medical-induced comas, they're running rampant, Toby. There's too many of them all over the world right
All
now.
over the world.
Right now, do you want to even look up
People all
the
over the
scrolling fucking counter of medical-induced comas? It's going up. It never stops.
my thing was like, it doesn't sound that bad.
You're like,
you
take
can,
me.
You can dream. You're still alive. You're heavy dreaming on drugs when you do wake up.
Right,
You're like,
but you don't
life
get a
is
say.
great.
You don't get a say when you wake up. What
Why
if you
would
just
you want
wanted
a
to be
say
out? What if you just wanted to
at
be
that
out for like a month? You're like, I got something to do on the 11th.
Now, don't forget me now.
You better wake me up. And then, like, 3 years
Does
later.
that sound bad, though?
3 years later,
What if you
wake
could do
up.
it like that? What if you could
What
do
do
it
you
like a
mean?
spa?
Well, I mean, that's like
You
time
know?
travel then.
You could do it like a spa. You're like, you know what? I don't want to be. But no, would you come back having learned a lot from your dreams? Or
Do you
come back
realize
really
that
confused?
freezing yourself and going into a stasis like that is technically time travel?
Why? Because your
You don't perceive the
aging
time.
is stopped.
You don't
as much
age
or slower.
and you wake up. It's your consciousnness. It's time travel to your perception of reality.
Yeah, so it's sleeping then.
But it wouldn't have felt really like a long time
Like you
to
go
you.
to sleep in Dallas and get on an airplane.
Wake up, New York City.
time travel, bro. That's teleportation, and that's to your perception.
Yeah, exactly. That's why people were so amazed when the airplane was invented, Toby.
Because everyone was asleep.
I drank a whole bottle of liquor and somehow I'm in Fort Worth.
That was some old, some like spacey comedian guy's bit. Remember, he was like, I'm a time traveler moving forward at the same, at a very slow rate with memories of the past and can appreciate the present. Like, it was just spacey as shit, but it was some bit.
Fucker.
Now, there's a few people that could do that right. Bill Hicks was one who could, because I hate hearing, dude, I like the hippie speak shit from someone kind of dumb or spun out.
Yeah.
Really it hurts my head and heart, and it's annoying. There's very few people that can talk like that.
Give me an example.
Oh, God. Just to use an easy reference, the girl on YMH they make fun of with the Star Children.
Oh, yeah.
Thing. That type of speech, we're like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
They're actually off-world beings.
They're in schools right now.
Oh, that's the part that gets me is like, like aliens, fine. Yes, aliens.
You down with the alien theory?
Yes, aliens are real.
The alien idea. But see, that's just like misnaming whatever you're talking about too. So like calling them aliens is just like calling them a ghost.
Well, no, you're calling it alien.
You're just labeling it.
Well, you're labeling. Well, no, alien is a broad term. It is alien to you.
Oh,
it is alien to me. Like they are alien to me. That's why they are aliens. Like I don't know them. They're alien. Like I don't.
You believe in things
I can't
you
even
don't
perceive
know.
how they work. They are alien to me.
Yeah.
That's what the term is. So I'm going to keep saying it so you understand the context.
Build the wall. Yeah. that's what Davey's saying.
No, I'm saying
you think we should build a wall around the earth to protect from aliens?
Well, if you believe what that lady thinks, there already is a protective shield around the earth.
Oh.
The alien lady that thinks that spirits or off-world children that are
my thing
part
is
of your
like, I'm not
genetic
even
makeup.
denying the idea of what we're talking about here.
Right.
I'm saying, how do you know that?
Yeah,
you liar.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like when people start getting too specific and acting like it's a fact.
Yeah.
Instead of discussing a possibility.
Right. Like it is possible that there are off-world beings
I could hear that better.
Half of our genetic makeup.
Open up a book. It's like they live on the planet so and so, and it's like so much detail. We're like, what? You know their names?
Yeah,
you liar. Yeah. Well, you've been way too high at some points, had some crazy dreams, and now you think you're a fucking time travel.
What's your alien child's name?
Traveler. Oh, see, but I'm alien racist because my mind goes Zeepzork or some shit. And I'm like, ugh, that even seems not PC.
Yeah.
To aliens,
dude,
bro.
we're ruined. We're ruined if you can't even like.
That's a slur.
Because you're trying to be, it's a slur.
Because you're making fun of a race
that you don't even know exists.
They don't even know what they're like, and I'm generalizing them.
Right.
I'm being an alien bigot.
You'd be like, that
now.
alien's got shit breath. Well, that alien lives off methane, so fuck you.
I'm like, damn. How do you know that? That's this is a shirt episode.
How do you know that?
How do you know?
And it could just be like an alien like squinting shaking. Its eyes. Yeah.
Like with rage. It's shaking with rage.
I like that. How do you know that? Coming to tpublic.com.
That's something I think a lot.
Yeah.
When I see people like that. It's just like, and it's so bad. Like I was telling you with the all gas, no brakes thing. It was like the alien conventions and a lot of places he went, I'm like, I kind of get what they're saying. But you sound like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is like there's a lot of people that believe something that hard though don't really have humility and can't really, because there's something, if you have the capacity to believe in something that hard without just being with blinders on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like people that have those blinders on, they don't see anything outside of that.
Those aren't the ones in the middle. They're like, I believe in this, but it might not be true.
Well, yeah, because
we're talking
I'm paint by
about
numbers, baby. I take what I like and I paint my masterpiece with it.
Yeah.
But
we're cherry pickers.
But there are people that are just like, I buy into this.
Now
cherry
it sounds
picker?
bad.
You cherry picker?
When you cherry pick out of religion and stuff,
Well,
that sounds offensive somehow.
I'm sure somebody's going to be upset about it, but they'll probably never see this.
Because maybe you don't get paid much when you pick cherries. You know?
Oh, so you think somebody's going to come after you and
sad.
be like, actually,
My granddaddy.
you listen here, motherfucker.
I come from a long line of proud cherry pickers.
Proud cherry pickers.
But isn't it? And then I'm all like libertarian. I'm like, but isn't it sad they never gave you a stake in the property? And they're like, fuck you.
Making me feel worse about my decisions of my forefathers? You trying to make me think outside my little square?
Group is crazy. Every religion, every government group is all crazy. And I hate it because there's at least one thing from every group in the entire world, including the worst of cults and
It has
shit,
something right.
that I'm like, I'm down with that.
Like everybody's
I
got
believe that.
it, and doesn't it suck that everyone has redeeming qualities? Doesn't that suck at times? Because it's really
people that
it's
you want
not
to hate.
It's not fair to dislike anyone because everyone has a redeeming quality. But that also means you should trust no one. But
Well, yeah, because everyone has that evil part too.
well, they have the capacity. They have the
Yeah.
capacity for it. Not everybody gives into it.
But I think that's where people are at fault. Like I was talking to again our friend Greg the other night about his
What up,
daughter.
Greg? Does he watch?
I think so. Every once in a while,
Hey, Greg.
I want to get him on one at some point.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of old grow stories and shit. That'd be cool. But he was talking about his daughter because his daughter really loves Zena's art.
Yeah.
And always wants stuff from her. And she's been drawing some art.
Yeah.
But she has a dark sensibility about it, the type of art.
Yeah.
And her family is like really Christian, religious, something. And they were like concerned about her because she was drawing kind of dark stuff and getting into these dark, stuff like that. And to me, it was like the person that, because the, evil and good exist together and they're within everyone. I think not exercised properly, that evil becomes actually bad. So
Right.
like,
You have to have an outlet for it.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like the person that only tries to do good things and doesn't understand that evil is a part of the world, I think it like, and some kind of exercising it out, I think builds up into a tumor of a spiritual tumor of types.
I'm sure that it can.
And then they end up
sure.
like murdering their wife.
Yeah.
Because they thought they were cheating or something.
Yeah.
Like, and that's evil. Like, so like them withholding their evil their whole life gets people backed up. They end up lashing out in really bad ways. And so like, that's what I was saying about the art. And the same thing with the music. I do music that talks about murder and horrible shit. And
Right.
it's like, but it also releases this part of my brain.
It gets that shit out of your head.
Because it's in my head.
Yeah.
And if I say it and put it out somewhere, I can actually watch like sitcoms. I watch Seinfeld and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm finally able to like, because I let it out. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's like why people need to have like some sort of like, you need to have a physical outlet, you need to have an emotional outlet, and you need to have a spiritual outlet.
I don't think it says anything about people with dark art. Not the dark art, but dark art. Just because like, I think they end up being healthier. Same thing with like the really raunchy comedian. Mm-hmm. They're never the ones that get caught in scandals. You know what I mean?
Well,
Typically, like like Lucy K. Okay, that one's a bad one. But
Chris D'Elia, Brian Callen.
they weren't raunchy, though. I'm thinking of more Doug Stanhope.
Okay.
Like really kind of nasty, raunchy, the most evil looking sounding ones.
Right.
It tend up being like good dads and good grandfathers
Right.
and shit. And then the Cosbys and the Tim Allens and
Did Tim Allen do some fucked up shit?
I don't think so. I'm saying that type of comedian, the family comedian. Tom Hanks played that dad loving father thing for some,
Oh my God. And Bob Saget.
Bob Saget lets it out somewhere.
So he's, dude.
But he could have turned
his Joe
back.
Rogan was really good, and I want to listen to his podcast.
On his old stand-up, he talked about fucking the kids.
He's like, I figured Kimmy Gibbler's butthole.
I mean... So,
oh my God.
But I do think because he found stand-up, it made it to where he didn't become evil in real life.
Well, he
found
said
an
he was always
outlet
like
to let
that.
it
He said that
go.
he was already doing stand-up, and then he got approached for the show, and he cleaned up. And then, but he
They
would
told him
still
he
go
couldn't
and
do it
No, he would.
publicly.
I feel like the story
Like
was
he had
that
to
he
say
still
small
went.
clubs or something.
But he started as a doorman at the Comedy Store.
You'd think he'd have that in his contract to not. You're like, dude, we're trying to sell you as a dad to America. Like,
right. But he was doing America's
Big
Funniest
stuff?
Videos at the
Yeah.
same time. He probably didn't have time to go do stand-up.
Yeah.
But like as soon as he was done with it, I'm sure that he was
had
like,
built
I
up
have to.
shit.
Yeah, that's
He was
why
built
he's so
up.
fucking erratic now, probably, because it's just like
He
a fucking
he
tea kettle
repressed-
always going off
Yeah.
now because it was 12 years or some shit
So
that he,
he
did
was
that
repressed
show.
for 12 years publicly. Like, he was kind of forced into it. And just inside going crazy. Just want to talk about donkey dicks and shit. And now he's so immature because he never got that part of his life.
Or he always had
never
to keep
get it back.
or he only let it out around the people
Yeah.
that
But
were close to him.
that could become a Cosby because Cosby didn't have that outlet. His comedy was clean too.
Right. Well, he thought he portrayed himself as that, except
All the
again to
time.
people that were around him, because again, people that were close to him were like, he's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
he was repressed, and it turned him into doing something really evil.
Dude,
So-
repression does fuck people up in ways.
Yeah.
But like even then, people with really good upbringings and people that aren't sheltered also end up fucked up sometimes. So it's a real mixed bag.
Yeah. What's an example? I know there is, but what's an example?
I remember hearing a story about some rich brothers that ended up going on
The Menendez brother.
No, like these two well-to-do brothers that grew up with everything that they had. They ended up
Got bored.
killing
Oh,
some people around the country.
What about Columbine, bro?
Oh yeah,
That's a good example because they
they were
looked into
bullied.
it, but they weren't. When
Okay.
they looked into their diaries, they had like groups that they hung out with. They had girls that liked them. They went on dates. Like they had super regular lives. They were even playing some of the sports because their whole thing was like killing the jocks or whatever.
Right.
They were like friends with them and were on teams with them. And so it's like that was one of the worst things about it is because they looked in their family life, both their parents there, no one's alcoholic, no one's beating anyone, never got touched, perfect childhood. And then they start making this manifesto together and go shoot up everyone. Trench Coat Mafia, which I'm gonna say cool ass name.
Yeah,
I will say. But they went wild. They made a bunch of bombs. And shot all their friends and shit.
Yeah,
the
man,
people they were like at prom the night before or something with girls, like, and they went and killed like the same people that they were with. Just like laughed in their face, and had this whole plan. They were like, they wrote a manifesto and wrote notes in case because they thought they were gonna die.
well they killed themselves.
But they also had plans if they did. Well, no, they killed themselves because they had been trapped.
Yeah.
But they also had plans that if they could get away with it and get to Mexico, that their next level was going to... They had all these bigger plans of terrorist acts that they were going to do from Mexico after they got rid of this because they had to, take down the people. But again, it wasn't a case of bullying. So I don't really... They played it off as that, but when they actually
that's
looked
what
into
we're
it...
always told.
Yeah.
And that's what started the whole stop bullying.
Looking into it, it was like they were into some weird music, played video games, but again, had plenty of friends, girlfriends, like all the shit that they claimed was the reasons they did that. And
That's if me and you met in high school.
Yeah, see, that's another weird thing about the Time Suck one. So he had a weird childhood where he was making pipe bombs at one time, and he almost went there again. Before he found his outlet,
Right.
He was about trench coat mafia style, like he was making pipe bombs. He had a bad influence.
Yeah.
And
But see, I feel like, yeah, you would have definitely been the bad influence on me. Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't like malicious, but like I feel like I was misunderstood to that point. No, I'm trying to not burp.
he's like getting real mad.
No. You know when a burp gets stuck and you kind of have to
Pull it
breathe
up
it
a little
out,
bit.
breathe it out, bring it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely hit a point, not in high school, but a little later, to where I was like definitely on the verge of some shit like that. It was probably making the DMT thing. It was like during that era.
Oh, you around then when we were like living together, you were like, I'm ready to make pipe bombs.
Dude. I was on the verge because I was very anarchist at heart, hated the government, was into some cult shit,
Right.
Like wanted to start one.
Yeah, we were
I mean,
trying
it
to
seemed
start a
like
cult.
joke, but I wrote texts and shit with this shit.
Yeah,
So,
guys,
like,
we're not kidding. We were like trying to. We were literally trying.
I was writing the Bible for the cult.
We were trying to low key brainwash people with DMT.
Yeah, but for their
Own
good question mark.
For their own good.
Yeah, exactly. Because I have come to the conclusion that prankster mentality can be really harmful. Like,
absolutely.
as far as like everyone needs it, I disagree now.
But I always
some people need it.
I always held it with such reverence, where I don't think that we ever got over on anyone when we dose them. I don't think it was a thing of like us trying to fool them, because we weren't trying to fool anybody. We were trying to get people to see, to just witness.
Well, it's just like missionaries. Like, do you think that's wrong?
Spreading the word.
You go to another country and tell them that their God isn't real, and that you have the way.
No, I don't believe in that shit. I mean,
that's
absolutely.
very similar to that mindset of like, you don't even know what you're missing. I have something that will change you.
Right.
I do disagree that everyone needs it, and I don't even want to give it to people who haven't tried it before, even really.
Yeah.
Like, it would have to look bad.
Is that okay? You want me to take it back up?
Oh, sure. They would have to really seem like they liked it. Or really seem like they needed it, not liked it. Now, that's a red flag if they act like they like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything, you can abuse anything, but DMT is one of those ones that's hard to abuse.
I suppose. I've seen people get, like, what you could call addicted to it.
Yeah, you can do that. But then again, like, eventually she'll kick you out.
But 90 minutes and you're good again. It's like, still, that's... do you remember, what was that? There was one that I kind of felt bad about, that we'd give it to Joe and his girlfriend at the time. And his girlfriend had never done it. And she would just do drugs occasionally, kind of party, kind of stuff like that. And then we gave him DMT. And then she just kept hitting us up. And then she just started doing it all day and started doing it every day. And it just became like something really weird when she didn't need it before.
Right.
She was fine. She wasn't traumatized. She didn't need some mind therapy, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people, right. She wasn't a seeker.
We made her need therapy.
We're seekers.
Instead of being the therapy for someone, though, there were some people that we created the need.
Well, even then, there's some people that don't need anything like that. There are people that are naturally there,
or that don't need the help. And so that's what I'm saying. I disagree with my old self, and that everyone needs to see it, because I just don't agree with that anymore. I think some people do. Some people just need the help.
Yeah, like, I think I agree with that. I think people need the help. Sometimes you need a little push. Sometimes you can't get there on your own.
Yeah, dude, there was
not everybody's got 30 years to become a monk.
There were like junkies that we saw that were like on the verge of suicide, that we would get really high on DMT, walk them through some things. They'd come back and quit doing heroin and shit.
Yep.
Like, there were some people that would really help them, but really only the people on the verge of something like that need that strong of help. Because like someone with no past trauma, they're not going through anything, DMT's going to fuck them up. It's going to add too, because they're fine. They don't need any help.
Well, again, and if you've never been through a psychedelic experience, you have no way to prepare your mind for it, because it is a different way of thinking. Your brain is firing in different ways. You're perceiving time differently. Everything is different.
Yeah.
It is a total shift in perspective. And if you've never experienced anything like that on any scale, yeah, DMT is probably not the best place to start.
Well, yeah, that too. I don't know. I was just kind of having that realization over the last years.
There were some people that we probably owe apologies to.
Just because I thought I was introducing them to like the most important thing, when it was that to me, because it helped me so much.
Right. Well, and it's the same thing with religion. It's the same thing that people feel when they're saved.
Go to other countries.
Yeah.
And force your religion on people when their ancestors taught them a different way to understand religion. Leave them the fuck alone. That's what I say.
Right. Yeah, let those people fucking shit in their hands for the next 1,000 years.
Whoa. What the fuck does that mean? Why are you being like that?
What if they're shitting in their hands?
But why would you jump to that? I'm just talking about, like, what about Hindi people? Or like...
Oh, yeah, I'm just joking.
I was like, that's terrible.
Oh, Toby.
Let them shit in their hands?
Toby, I'm trying to be fun.
100 years, man. They don't know the Christian God. They don't know life. But this pretentious attitude, the missionary attitude, seems really pretentious, because it's like, I know what's best for people other than myself, and I'm going to go force it on them and threaten their life in a way, threaten their eternal soul, even worse than threatening a life.
Your eternal
if they don't
soul.
believe me.
Right.
Like, that's that whole Christopher Columbus shit.
Yeah.
That's what he did. It was like, look, if you don't give me all your women and all your gold, you're going to hell.
I think that's hilarious, the eternal soul bit. It's good.
Man.
Because, like, when you get people with that's rough. That's
that bit.
Your eternal soul. It's like, oh my God.
I can't even feel that deep. Yeah. It made me feel deeper than my skin goes.
Here, hit this DMT.
Get him with the eternal soul.
Yeah, I'll show you the eternal soul.
Oh, dick. Dick flops.
It's my dick. Yeah. My dick is your eternal soul. That sounds bad.
Sounds kind of weird.
Real bad.
I'm a fucking soul. Soul fuck.
Oh.
It sounds threatening, though. It doesn't sound as loving as it does in my head. Because when I thought that, I was like, oh, that's sweet. 2 souls fucking. But no, it sounds like you're fucking their soul.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit different.
Fucking ass soul.
I don't know why. Just because the way you say it, it's different. Like, when 2 souls are fucking, or when you're fucking a soul.
Yeah, that's it.
They're the same thing.
Yeah.
Essentially.
When 2 souls fuck, something is beautiful.
Yeah. But when you're
Look at them,
fucking
2 souls
somebody's
fucking
soul.
Yeah.
2 souls fucking a soul. Now they're double teaming a soul.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We're going to run a fucking train on this soul.
Yeah. That's weird as shit.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to say. Let's not stay there.
That. That's a new part of my brain.
Oh, you just unlocked that one. No, let's put that one away. Let's put that part of the brain space away.
You want me to shut that door now?
Mm-hmm. Put the lid back on that box.
You're
You're like, I'm gonna get back into making DMT again.
Oh God.
I'm gonna start fucking
Of course
souls.
I miss that, but it's like it's also, maybe it's a thing of like, I wasn't the one to handle it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something as simple as that, because like somebody should be offering this to people who need it or could help. But again, it's like maybe that's why religion is just so not grotesque, but so I just.
But see,
I'm so
most
turned off
religions arguably are based around DMT.
Arguably.
Most religions come from psychedelic experiences, most likely from mushrooms or DMT or ayahuasca.
All these stories
that's just truth. That is the truth.
Goddamn truth.
No, it is though. Like if you boil every religion down, like
some of them are just scams, bro.
Some of them are just scams, but most
from the beginning.
Like, the old religions, though, a lot of them are based off of experiences with psychedelics
and stuff. Yeah,
yeah, and like
so all of them do have these stories of like people that got visions, and my call out thing is like, why is nobody? People have been having visions ever since then.
Yeah.
Why aren't people writing down the new visions?
Well, that's the thing too. Is that like
they're crazy now, but back then, if they're that old, they're prophets. Is it because we're so far detached from it that we believe in it?
I think we viewed mental illness differently back then. Or maybe we view it wrong now. I think, you know what I mean? Because, like...
I don't know what you mean.
Well, because, again, like, autism has been around forever. It just... No one knew how to diagnose it. You listening?
My phone died?
Your phone might have died.
Just sitting there?
Maybe.
Who does that?
Was your phone charged?
It had a little charge. It was just sitting there.
I don't know,
was
man.
it doing? It was draining because it was recording us because we said some shit that pissed off the government.
Okay. I don't think that they care. But if they do
About
care,
us?
what up, government?
Pipe bomb.
Pipe bomb, trench coat mafia, hashtag burn it down.
Don't say trench coat mafia. That one hits too.
You said it a lot more times than I did.
I was telling a story.
But you're
like, repping it.
No, you were repping it. You were like, it's such a good
cool name. That's it.
That's still better. That's still better than what I said.
I want to read their manifesto. I want to see what they had to say. Well, they were really young. It's probably kind of stupid.
Yeah. Well, you do that on your own time. Come back next week.
You're not interested.
I mean, you can tell me about it next week.
No. What? No, look it up.
I don't want to look up their manifesto, Toby.
Is it creepy? Was it going to creep you out?
No, it doesn't creep me out. I just don't know if that's... Okay, I'm fine. I will yes and you, Toby. I will yes and you. So maybe like I'll build up some good karma so someday you'll fucking yes and me. But I doubt it.
Yes, and let's do that.
Let's do the thing I said.
I just yes and that counts.
Yeah, that was your one.
No, I mean...
what do I look up? Columbine manifesto?
Trench Coat Mafia is like the best rap group name. Sounds so good. And you're all in dusters. Some leather dusters. Yeah, the diaries, journals of Dylan and Eric. Yeah. Let's see which one we want.
I don't know.
Let's try Eric's. Try his journals or his writing.
Which one do you want? His writing.
Let's see.
Oh, you actually want to?
Oh, there's some. Oh, I leave to fill gas. Meet back at his house. These are like the plans for when they're running in. You see that there's an explosion on Tuesday.
Oh my God.
No, he doesn't have them by the day. I think he's just. There was some maps too. Practice, gear ups, chill. I like that chill's on their list. Go to Rebo. Rebs. Fill propane. They had all these Oh yeah, they had a big propane bomb.
Yeah.
That never went off, and that was like kind of what ended it for them. Because if they had done that, they would have killed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Man, they went on a rampage.
Yeah, that was fucked up, man.
Again, it's just one of those things that seems like really cold because
oh my God,
this dude was writing journals.
Yeah, bro, he got pages.
Wait, go to Pissed web journals. Oh, he has vaccines on there. My belief is that if I say something, it goes. I am the law. If you don't like it, you die.
Oh my God.
If you don't like it or don't like what,
if I don't like you,
I don't like you. Want me to do? Like
or
what
I
you
don't
want me,
like what you want me to do. You die.
You die.
If I do something incorrect, fucking well, you die. Dead people can't do many things like argue, whine, bitch, complain, narc. It was such a 90s thing. Fucking narc. Rat out, criticize, or even fucking talk. So that's only
these
way
were like
to solve
some
arguments.
child's journals while he was pissed. He named it Pissed.
All you fuckheads out there, I just kill.
What do you think? Okay, go back a little bit. This one's already to the thing. What do you think led up to him going crazy like
Wisdom.
this? Wisdom, yeah.
I don't think it's going to be too wise. Hello, everyone. These are the words of wisdom from Reb. Especially various things that annoy the shit out of me.
I love the freedom of speech. Keep in mind, these are my point of views. Yeah. Let's see. You
know what I hate?
Yeah. When I'm walking around in a mall, there's a slow ass shit person walking in front of me.
Oh my God, this does not seem okay. Because I understand that things need to be made fun of, but I don't know.
Oh, you're feeling really uncomfortable about this?
Well, because we're like reading through this dude.
Because we're detectives and we're trying to find his motive because his life was good. Boom, solved it.
Well, it seems like he's just a prick.
He was really upset, man. Why are you so upset?
Because he's
Rebel News. So he had,
because he's a teenager.
Had some blogs, and they were going through. I want to know like the thing. Because they did have girls that liked him. So it wasn't a rejection thing that much. It wasn't the friend thing. The parents were good. Was it just their friendship fed this side of them so much?
Well, yeah, they probably got down on like...
Said something fucked up, and the other one was like, I like that. Let's fuck...
Yeah,
and then
you're fucked up too?
Yeah, let's be fucked up together.
Dude, I fucking love horror movies. Have you ever thought about killing anybody? Yeah, dude, I think about it all the time. Maybe we should kill somebody. Maybe we should kill people. Maybe we shouldn't just kill one person.
Kids, go to bed. Yeah. What about the parents who like had no idea though? I mean, shit. I'm not saying to go through your kid's phone,
dude. That's one thing that scares the shit out of me about being a parent. Were gonna
do it. That was like part of the thing they wrote about too. Was that like they wanted it to be a complete surprise. So like one of them went to sign up for the military, So like they both had set up plans for their future and shit to make it seem they want it to be a total surprise to people. But it was like, was that what it is? Was it just boredom because nothing was wrong with their life and they felt like it should be so much more? Or,
maybe it's because they didn't get bullied. Maybe it's because nobody ever like put the slap on them and to be like, chill the fuck out.
Because they were chill. They didn't seem like that in real life. So it was like they really harbored it inside.
If you're telling me that they didn't get bullied and this was all just acting out on like aggression and shit like that.
I mean, I'm sure they got bullied a little bit, but it wasn't a prevalent thing. They had plenty of friends.
Okay.
And shit. So it was like, it wasn't like they were an outcast loner.
Right.
You know what I mean? And again, it was a media thing because like the media made it seem like video games, and because they played not World of Warcraft. What was it?
Like
It was one of those
Mortal
RPG
Kombat,
games. Well, it was
Tekken.
some RPG game. But RPG game is redundant.
It is.
Yeah. But anyway, not my shit. I don't take responsibility. But so they listen, they listen to like darker music, metal and shit, and they play some video games like that. They liked Natural Born Killers. One of them said was their favorite movie. So like maybe they had gotten it in their heads like I'm so much better than this life.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm bored, everything's fucking stupid. Maybe they were just angst. Maybe it was just angst.
It very well could have just been angst because, they little bitches.
I watched all those fucked up movies.
Yeah.
I didn't shoot up at school.
Right. No, like same.
No.
I watched I grew up watching horror movies. I'd seen all these movies by the time I was their
Splinter
age.
Cell, bro.
Given by the time we were their age, this had happened already.
What?
So by the time we were their age when they did this, this had already happened. So this was the world had already seen. Our generation had already seen the big shooting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was a thing that like we would have already had that inundated into us, and we wouldn't have thought of that as an option.
Oh, you like that was fucked up.
Yeah.
You got to see what you think people. I mean,
It changes
is
things.
believing.
It changes things. It does change things on a wide scale because even after that, it was like all the schools were a lot more tight about security after that.
Oh yeah. And I don't know. And I guess they didn't get praised in their death. So like, yeah, that's a big thing too. When serial killers just get a lot of praise for what they did, is like anything as small as like being charismatic is like such a compliment.
Isn't that
for
what
a
they do for
serial
Dahmer?
killer.
Aren't they the ones that say Dahmer
Definitely
was...
Bundy.
Oh yeah.
Right. He was ladies' man.
Yeah.
He was very convincing, very charismatic. But I don't know. I think it's kind of fucked up to even say, even though I've said that plenty of times, it seems fucked up to lift up a serial killer in any way. Really.
Yeah, it is fucked up.
Just like, I mean,
because like it's one of those things like why do we continue to talk about the murderer and not the victim? Why does the victim always get forgotten?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, they killed multiple people. It's just oddly interesting. It's weird.
Well, because you want to know why. You want to know why. Why were you brought up like this? Why did you do this?
What made you?
Right, when we should have been like...
everyone was crazy at one... Almost was there. I think everyone goes through...
Like what pushes you...
Yeah, past that last little thing of like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. I
have to be really bad.
All right.
Sitting over here like starting to squirm.
Are you
so I better just go.
All right, Davy's going to go real quick. I think that if it's not a traumatic event, which it happens a lot that way, I think that it must be some sort of boredom with their life, with how things are going. I mean, you must just get tired of like the cycle, the rat race. I'm sounding like I relate to this too much because I do, but there is something that pushes them past just being bored and or oppressed or hated. There's something that takes you from that state of mind to actually acting back on it, And again, it could be some traumatic event. Something could push you over the edge right when your mind's right there. But I do think there's some nature in it as well. Like maybe they had capability. Maybe it could be brain thing. They could have some problems with boundaries in their mind. It really could be anything at that point. I think Dave's coming back now. Talking about whether nature is a part of it is what I got to, because some people are born with the capability of doing things like that really young, before they're really taught much,
right,
or ever see things like that. So there is a little bit of that involved. I think it's that on top of some either traumatic event or a buildup of release. So they're them getting bored and hating their life, stuff like that can build up. And there doesn't have to be any event really. Just like whatever coworker you work with says the wrong thing someday, and you're like, that's fucking
it. Yeah.
And this has been
I'm
building
ready
up for
to
years.
throw
I
my
hate
life away.
Yeah. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be anything traumatic, really. You know, like it could have been something really simple.
I watched
they
this
kind of switched
one.
them because again, even when they were writing shit, I'm kind of like, that's an average teenager. A lot of teenagers write world genocide, suicide shit because they're angsty as shit,
right?
And
they think they could be a writer someday. So
yeah.
I
mean, a lot of people get to that point, but not many people actually make a calendar and do it.
Right.
You know, put it on the calendar
and make videos of practicing about it. And
so I just wonder about that. Maybe they had a little bit, of it in their genetics that they were even capable of doing things like that. And on top of that, there might have just been a buildup, like we said.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, speaking of like snapping on just kind of like slightly innocuous things, I watched this one video of this dude who murdered this woman and her wife because they worked together. He was her boss, but they would hang out. They were friends, and they hung out one time, got drunk, and she tried to fuck him. And he was apparently kind of a bitch and like turned her down, and apparently kind of put that down as a rape attempt in his head.
Yeah.
And he was like super obsessed with Star Wars and would like walk around listening to the Star Wars themes in his head, trying to like use it as like a soundtrack to his life. And he started writing a manifesto about how he wrote like a story about how he was like going to overcome this woman who had attempted to rape him. And like it was just like they were friends. They got drunk. She came on to him and like grabbed his arm in a flirty way and tried to get him to come to the bed. That's it. And like he even tried to like get her fired from HR and shit. And
dick.
Huh?
So you can give him a soft suck.
No. It was just she just tried to coerce him, and he was like no, and she was like okay.
Right.
And then her and her wife moved to another state, and then this ruminated in him and like boiled over in him for 2 years. 2 years, and then he went and hunted them down on his birthday. And like set his car on fire and like parked in the center of like the drive-in to their apartment complex. So when cops got there, they'd have to deal with his burning car before he could get to him. And then he took an assault rifle and a handgun and like some grenades and shit, and like went up and like busted up in their house and like I feel like he killed a couple other people. Well, he killed the woman, but her wife ended up living.
Yeah.
Like, and he ended up going to jail for forever over that. He ended up giving himself up. But yeah, that was a small thing, very small thing to be like, I'm now gonna like do some magnum shit. Like,
yeah,
that
stalker mentality. It's like, I really, I hate to be cliche, but smoke a joint, get some pussy.
But see, that's the thing. Like, it wasn't even
something. Do you see what I'm saying though? Something simple could have just been like, oh, what am I doing? Why do I have strings up in my apartment?
Right. Like, I don't know if you're talking necessarily about it being a stalker. I think it's more just like an obsessive nature.
Yeah.
But like, again, like an obsessive nature is okay if it's like towards your passion.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you could
to an
say,
extent though, because that could start damaging
what if
your
your
life.
passion is chasing down women?
No, I mean, even good passions can take over your life. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why you can't let anything be your everything.
Like
Toby.
Jack Nicholson, bro.
Talking about his love of booze?
When he was writing.
Oh. Are you talking about his character in The Shining?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're talking about Jack Torrance from
Hey, I got half of the name
fictional right. The fictional movie / book The Shining.
Thank you for explaining.
Because you just said just like Jack Nicholson.
So that's how I picture him.
Yeah.
Getting mad because someone's walking in while he's writing.
Yeah. And all he's writing, though, is all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
No, he had some other shit that just didn't show.
Okay.
He had some
other stuff going. He had like 3 paragraphs.
I thought he like would write and then burn the shit or tear it up or.
No, I think he burnt like the real the real stuff he had written, and then it was just what was left was the all work and no play. Pages and pages and pages and pages.
I mean,
and pages.
is it art? How long did it take him? I think it might be. Is that art? Is a book like that art from a man going crazy writing the same sentence? I think it might be.
Would you buy it?
True art.
You've like over the course of this podcast, you have changed what you think art is so many times.
No.
Because if this was if we were talking to Toby from 8 months ago, that Toby would be like, "That's not fucking art. That person did not go to school for that. That person
It's not about going to school for it. I never said that.
Toby, you have been.
I said it takes practice and time, which that book would take. There's a lot of effort and
a lot
time.
of practice goes into coming up with that sentence.
A lot of time goes into writing it, which is why it's art.
But
It's because a man's losing his mind on paper, and it doesn't stop. How long did it take him to write that?
I'm gonna suck my
It's like,
teeth at that for a second, Toby.
What if he wrote? What if 16 hours a day he was writing one sentence for 8 months? You don't think that's like a passion project?
No, I think that's an idiot.
Well, it's not a good
person.
read.
I don't think that person should get
art.
anything for that other than like a quick like wake up slap, a slap and a shake. What's the matter with you, boy?
What's the matter? Write a different sentence. I like this sentence.
He's stuck in a loop, and I get him.
Stuck in a smack him.
He's skipping again.
He's skipping. Yeah, maybe.
He's just like a skipping
But what if
record.
he smacked him and
Dude,
it didn't help?
I have a theory after watching that show the other night, The Unwell, where they were doing the essential oil one, and there's this autistic girl, and she's like she's on the spectrum to the point, and we watched that Love on the Spectrum show.
Yeah,
it's
that's
pretty good. It's pretty good.
I like some of those.
I felt really
Man.
bad for Mark. Mark was my favorite. He was so sweet.
Which one was that?
He had the good looking guy who just smile. He loved dinosaurs. He loved dinosaurs. He was the one that loved dinosaurs. And like the
Yes, he took her to the zoo,
I
whatever.
love him so much.
He's like, "Shut up! I'm trying to tell you about these dinosaurs."
Well, she didn't like that he kept talking, but he was just like so excited. Like,
Yeah.
he was so excited to be like, "This is my thing."
Yeah.
Because like autistic people have their thing, and like his thing is
He knew a lot
dinosaurs.
about that.
So it meant a lot to him to go to the museum with you. Like he was basically proposing to you.
He was like performing in front of you.
Yeah, he's like, "This is me. This is me."
It's like in first date, you invite him to you playing guitar or something.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But she didn't like the sound, you know.
But then he went on a date with another girl, and I think they ended up being friends, or they were going to go on another date or something like that. They'd been on 2 dates already.
Yeah.
And she asked him on another date, and that was pretty cool. He's a very sweet dude.
It was like late night. I was watching it one night.
Makes you sad, doesn't it?
No, it was changing my speech patterns.
Oh.
It was fucking me up.
Oh, were you starting to talk more literally and just more
Yes.
straightforward?
And I was saying shit I shouldn't say and shit. And I was like, I'm just feeling different now because of this shit.
Well, no, there's a very real possibility that you and I are on the spectrum.
Sure.
Toby. Absolutely. We are high functioning.
But I'm also, what I came to think was, I was like, no, I'm just really adaptable. Like, that's what they said when I was a kid. I can fit in any situation. And, you know, we run some TikToks. kind of just zone off.
We're just gonna pretend like that sentence didn't happen. Were you just calling autistic people TikToks?
Oh no, I was trying to bring that phrase in.
Okay.
I was trying to pepper it in, but it didn't go with that dish, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that didn't help this soup.
Okay. Well, you can't take it. You can't take spices out of the soup.
I know.
Should be a saying.
Now.
Hey, you can't take spices out of the soup. That's why you should be careful about the ones put in.
So
it's a simple mixing.
That's
thing.
literally too many cooks spoil the broth.
Well, no, you could be a schizophrenic cook.
That's still too many cooks, man.
Just everyone trying to add shit. I'm trying to do something.
Everybody, shut up. But no, what I was gonna say is, I think, and this call me crazy, and don't fucking get upset with me, but I think that there should be some experiments to see how dosing people with autism goes. I think it could help repair neuropathways that aren't firing. No, I think it could help. I think, especially with all of their especially people with Asperger's or
I think there's a
I'm talking about the kids that like hit themselves. I'm talking about that
Dangerous
kind of
to
stuff
people.
where they're like angry and like they're they seem to like operate at this really high level of anxiety. Like ones that are that it's hard to get them to talk. They're nonverbal and things like that. I feel like maybe if you dose them up, it could have. I think it could help.
I don't know, but see, like
you start with a microdose, and then
I've done some studies.
You start to up the dose
with, like,
just a little bit.
Schizophrenic people and
That's
LSD because they thought it would help.
Yeah,
but it's like it would just. Some of it wouldn't do anything too because they're like, yeah, this is life. But some would amplify.
But haven't there been some studies with people
that can help?
Well, microdosing. Microdosing with it, I'm sure would have some sort of
there's
leveling.
Some studies with them doing a lot of reversion therapy with it and being very successful. Some schizophrenia can be helped, but I just think it's that same type of thing. It's just a dangerous.
I do just think that maybe just with the way that like specifically psilocybin would work with the brain, I feel like it could help repair neuropathways or bridge neuropathways because it does make different parts of your brain fire. So I wonder if it could help restore or repair.
Yeah.
Or just allow different pathways to come, so maybe they could overcome some of those difficulties that they have.
About ourselves.
No, I'm talking about like specifically. There was this this young girl on that Unwell show where her mom took her to this lady to try to get essential oils for aromatherapy, so she could calm down and sleep. Because at night she would jump around in her room and like bang on shit. And this young girl hits herself and like gets like operates just like anxious. Like always kind of vibrating and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying is like if you were to microdose her, I feel like it would calm her down. I feel like it could help in certain ways. Now I don't know this for sure. I'm not saying that I know that for sure. I'm not claiming I'm not a doctor.
I wish you were.
I wish I was too, man. But that was never going to happen.
The first 3 things I would ask you to do if you were a doctor.
Write me a script. Leave your pad here.
Those are the same, but I'll
and check on me tomorrow to make sure I'm alive.
Damn, baby, you hit it on the nail.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say. Hit the head on the nail. Oh man, hey, that still actually works though.
Hit the head on the nail.
You hit the nail on the head, or you hit the head of the nail. No, you hit the head on the nail.
You've hit the head that is on the nail.
Yeah, you've hit the head on the nail. That still works. Prove me wrong.
Way to go,
That's why I'm allowed to say TikTok, because, I mean, come on.
Because look at him.
Yeah, it works. Nah,
but what do you think about that? What do you think about that theory of, like, microdosing people with autism?
Let's try it.
Get them over here.
Let's do it. Let's have a party, bro.
Yeah, if you can get them to leave the house, man, bring them.
Oh man.
But no, I think it could help. I think it could help. I don't know if there's been any studies done, but like, hey, if you got an autistic kid and you're into mushrooms,
have you heard anything about this? Or are you just making?
Well, I know that they've tried to help people with like different mental disorders with microdosing, and it's had positive effects. It's had positive effects over longer periods of time. And you know, you can like dose them up on CBD. I'm sure
dose them up.
Well, it's what you're doing. You dose them up on medicine, so you can dose them up on some heady fucking drogas.
Sure. No, I mean, I don't know. How young?
See, I don't know. I don't know where the line of that is. I mean, if my kid were to do it, I mean, like I don't see a problem. It's like a tiny amount of mushrooms. I mean,
it's just a little poison.
Just a little bit. It's just a little bit.
Just a little poison.
Just gonna give her a little bit of poison.
That's what it is. It is poisoning.
You are technically poisoning yourself. Yes, so, I know.
So give babies poison. Your new shirt.
I love that you've turned it into this. Give babies poison. Okay. And it's just going to have a mushroom on it. Give babies poison. Okay.
Oh, no.
Look for that one. It's
coming.
Looks
bad. That looks bad. Next to the age of consent shirt that you put. I mean, you can't put them next to each other.
Looking back, the age of consent shirt
it's so funny that we got to get two or something.
Yeah.
before we take it down, because inevitably someone's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? You want me to wear this out in public?" Be like, "Look, bro, 16 in Arkansas."
I bet that's gonna end up being a top seller.
What? But who is it for?
Who is it for?
It's for people. Well, what I thought it was
Comedy
originally.
fans.
Well, no, when we were talking about it originally, it was for people that thought it was outrageous that it's so low in some places.
Oh, you think that's why that map got made?
No, well, it's just news. But it's just for the government documents, whatever. It's where you can fuck kids.
Oh.
But it always comes back. No, anyway.
Well, that's where you can fuck kids if they say yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
it's still consent.
The reason it was funny to me is because it was outrageous. But the person wearing the shirt, people seeing it might not think that. They might think they're repping those things.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I was worried about because I didn't write anything on it. It's just a map and then 16, 17, 18 with a key on it. So that's it.
That's enough. I think the 16 said if it didn't have that, we'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
They'd be like, "What is that?" And you'd have to be like,
"It's my art."
Yeah, be like, "What are the ages?" And it's like, it's okay. So what you hope it is, flip it. Where you hope all of those are 18, those are 16. Where you think all of them should be 16, those are 18.
So we're social justice warriors now. That's what you're saying.
Oh, I think people should rep it to be like, this is insane, isn't it?
Yeah, that was my whole point.
Yeah.
Was that it was outrageous. Outrageous.
It is outrageous. It's insane. Stop fucking kids.
Ugh. And shit, man. I was disappointed in the U.S. when I saw that map. It was the whole thing.
Like, what is this? 1684? What's happening here? What year is it, Toby? It's 2020.
It's 1617.
Hey. He did
what's your favorite year? 1617. That's pretty funny because it works in two ways, though.
What's the two ways, Toby?
Up and down. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Ew!
Oh. Did I say something gross?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, what are the two ways? And you're like, up and down.
It works up and down. No, because of the times. So it's 1617, the year. There's also the year of person. That's why it's funny.
Okay. Were y'all laughing? If you laughed, leave a comment. If you laughed, leave a comment.
And no one talks to us anyway, so that's not a fair call.
But that's not true though. We're getting a lot of engagement. We love you guys.
No, you just no-butted me. Like you called me out for. Now you're the no-butter.
Yeah, and I will continue to do so you know how it feels.
Oh. Yeah. So the thing.
This is how I'm going to teach my child, Toby.
Ago.
What?
I tried to yes and you a minute ago. Now you're just no-butting me.
No.
See? Damn, 3. You owe me a lot now.
I'm
collecting
nothing.
points. And on that note.
Are you ending it?
No, on that note, I think
we're
going to exchange secrets.
Oh, okay. Dropping in. Okay. Okay. So we're dropping in secrets.
Because I think, didn't you owe me a little bit from last time?
Hell no, I gave you a big secret.
So we came out flush?
No, we did not come out flush. I think
gave you like 3.
You had 2 points.
No, I had 3.
You had 2 points.
I had 3 secrets. That's like 4.5, 5 points.
Oh my God, y'all!
And you got 4.
Oh my. Okay, so what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have to go back through last week's episode.
I'm
gonna have to make a graphic that has a fucking like a counter on each side of secret points.
Well, okay, so we're gonna have to keep up with it. But what I'm saying,
especially if you're trying to keep
each other's points, that's gonna be the game.
We have to pick each other's.
We pick the value of the secrets for each other. That's the only fair way to do it.
Oh my God!
And so what do you give me? Because I want to hear mine first.
You want to share your secret first? Is that what you said?
No, I want to hear what my points were from last week.
Oh, your points from last week were 2.
2? I told 3 secrets. I didn't get a point of secret. Damn, dude.
Well, your first secret wasn't even a secret. That
I'll
was
give you
just
a negative 0.05.
No, hell no. I gave you a story. I gave you an entire story from my childhood about a big secret that my dad died thinking.
You lying. That's not part of the story. You can't just throw that in there.
My
for
dad
extra
died
points.
thinking that I did not steal from that. Because I told you at the end of that story that he was like, my son would never steal. My son does not steal. And I was just like, you're right, Dad. You're right. I would never steal anything.
Yeah, I hope my dad does not know the truth about a lot of things.
But it's like he was probably there in the shadows every time. He's just like, you guardian angel.
Shaking his head.
Yeah, just,
Oh, man, that's creepy. Like, don't you have shit to do?
what's fucked up is that I know how your dad shakes his head at you.
He probably does it. He's probably done
does
it
it with
for
like a half
years
smile.
and years.
You know what I'm talking about?
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? That's basically what his eyes are saying. Why, man?
Like,
Why you like this? Yeah, I mean that's a dad head shake. Says a lot. Oh, wait, what were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Now that's what happens, you know.
Oh, we're in the secret game.
It came back to me too.
Okay.
Okay, so shit, man. I gotta think of an actual secret here.
All right. Yeah, right.
I haven't done anything secretive in the last 24 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
What's this? But yeah, let's think of an old one. Oh, one time I hurt this kid by double bouncing him off of a trampoline.
You've said that one on the show before.
I get to recount it.
I don't think so.
I don't get to recount.
I mean, I
So
guess
then we can go over
but then
anything?
we're just telling stories again. We're telling the same stories again.
Okay. So has to be new secrets.
Yeah, new old
Damn
secret.
it! I shouldn't have told any secrets before we started this game.
Right?
I have a lot. I've
Yeah,
already
dude,
given
like
up
we're kind of
most
tapped
things.
out on past
So
secrets.
this is what the game's about, though. It's keeping us on the edge of our seat here.
Because we even told that. I mean, it wasn't really a secret. I mean, we robbed that dude that one time.
Oh man, see, you can't count that either. Yeah. So let's see.
And is it really? It's still a secret if it's shared by a group of friends, right? That's one of those like I know what you did last summer secrets.
See, that's what
It's like we go to our graves with this. Do you not understand? You keep your mouth shut, Cindy.
Yeah. No, I was hoping that's what it would get to eventually, but it's gotten there way too quick because we've already given up all our secrets. I'm gonna try to think of one.
There was that time we were on the PCH and we hit that old fisherman.
Have I ever said on the podcast that I've hit a Freon out of air conditioner units? I don't think I've said that.
I think you have.
That's a new secret. I get 4 points.
You're like, I did that yesterday. There's no way I would have said it because I tried it for the first time 12 hours ago.
Haven't even told you yet.
So you just gave yourself 4 points.
No, I don't get my. You get to decide my points. That's how the game works. That's pretty embarrassing. I mean, it's not. It's shameful.
Okay.
It's straight shame. I have to sell my secrets now. That's
Straight
another part of the
shame.
game. It is shameful, and I didn't want to tell people that. It's embarrassing.
Okay. You want to...
It did work. It was very sad.
But see, now do I have to tell a drug one? I have to tell one of a drug that I did?
But what's the number? What's my points?
What do you want for that one? You want 2 points? Since these are fucking
Such
arbitrary.
a low point.
What do you want for a fucking...
So what? I got 4 points
That's
for
not...
like
but is that
5.
a secret? Is it a secret? You want me to fucking show you a secret, Toby? Okay.
Okay.
So you remember... no. I'm not going to do it. No.
Wait, what?
No.
So
no.
I'm trying to play the game.
I'm not trying
That
to
was
have
a
fun.
secret because
I want to have fun on the podcast, Toby. I'm not
listen.
trying to let this be a thing that happens all the time.
It's
because what
happening
this
now.
does is this does not help me have a
Why?
good time on the podcast because your secrets are bullshit, and it's to get.
Oh my god! I can't believe you would ever say that about me.
Your secrets are bullshit.
That's the harshest
They
shit
are
I've ever
they are
said.
the most pussy ass fucking secrets. You're
those are things that are embarrassing that you wouldn't want the world to know.
But that doesn't mean it's a
That's really
secret.
embarrassing. How is that not a secret?
It's not a secret.
It's something you wouldn't tell anyone.
But is it something you would take to your grave? That's what constitutes a secret to me.
Well, obviously the game's not that.
You're right, because I mean, like, if it's an embarrassing thing, it's like, oh, well, in the 4th grade, I shit my pants and like had to waddle down the fucking hallway, dripping shit through the hallway, and didn't tell anybody.
I countered your secret because I've shit down my out of my cargo shorts when I was young.
One time,
boom, we a secret banging them out.
Yeah.
So you still owe me though, because how many was that one? That one was like 1 and 1, canceling out.
Oh, okay, great.
And then I still had 2 extras. So
even though I said that whole secret,
one.
you just got to me to me.
Yeah, well, if you got the
and
same
steal
secrets,
my points. Now I know how all the ladies all over the planet have felt for the last forever.
Yeah.
Some man over here telling me how the point system works.
Sing it.
Sing it, sister.
Dude, that was the whole reason on the Cardi thing that we were talking about. That was
we didn't even talk about that.
What do you mean?
We haven't talked about the Cardi thing.
No, when we were talking earlier. Yeah, this isn't to them. I'm talking to you.
But we barely even talked about it.
Oh, no. I was just...
Cardi B, it was at Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
So they just came out with a song. I'm sure you've probably heard it by now. WAP. And I have not ever heard it. I've never heard it. Haven't heard it yet.
Okay.
What do you think about it?
Well, with the video, it's edited, and then the radio edit's even worse. But I was just getting, I get weird when I late night drunk, and was seeing all these people get really weird about. I get real feminist when I start yelling. I was going there and yelling at Cena, being like, "This is what's wrong with people." This is see, I'm an activist at night.
Maybe not at night, but maybe when you're drunk and you're.
But it was like, again, it was the basic thing of like everyone was intimidated. It's like the whole thing was like, I mean, if you've listened, I mean, especially with hip hop, like they do, it's like, it's always been, kind of sizing women up, and for the first time, women are like sizing dudes up, making them feel inferior, which women have forever. Isn't that the whole system though? That's what I'm saying. It's like, isn't that the whole game of it? Is making you feel inferior and, either work on yourself or look up to them.
Oh, are you talking about just as a person?
Well, no, it's like, they talk about like dick size. It's called wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
They talk about dick size and people fucking good and doing this and that. And it's like just a bunch of people, they blew up the internet because it was like, a bunch of white dudes feeling like really threatened, I think, deep down. Oh. When it's more like, have you not watched the media? Have you not watched even like pop stars and shit? This has been the game forever.
Yeah.
But it's been misogynistic. It's been, even the women that perform right, they got to talk about how good they suck a dick, not how big the dude's dick is. Do you see the difference? And so it's like they flipped it to an extreme, I guess.
So they were talking shit about dick sizes?
Stuff like that, and just talking about how wet they were, and everyone was like just overwhelmed by it. Oh. When it's like, that's the whole point, was that they were like owning themselves.
But that's like, what about the teachings of peaches?
The teachers? What was it called? The teachers of peaches.
Huh?
That's such a weird thing.
What? Like that's from like 20, like... That was 15 years ago or some shit, right? That's,
I don't know.
My neck, my back, lick my pussy, and my crack.
Hey, that's another good one. But it's been a working progress. Like, it definitely... Dude, there's shit on the radios, like, on certain stations, they'll let them say, like, talk... They do the same things. Compare women's size, measurement, size,
right,
looks, and talk about their dicks, and they're not edited. Yeah. They can talk about girl deep throating, shit like that, like, and say it on the radio a lot of times. But like, they're not allowed to, like, they got heavily edited. Even on their video, you don't see that the other way around, really. Like, if a song was like My Dick, the dick wasn't edited, but on Wet Ass Pussy, the pussy was edited. They wouldn't even put it on the YouTube video. They weren't allowed to. And then on the radio, it's even worse.
Doesn't seem right.
But
because we can say wet ass pussy right now. Wet ass pussy.
I guess it was, I don't know how I'd like to look into it even and see how they got hit. because some people came after him.
That might have been a call.
Could have been a marketing
Well,
thing.
yeah, it could have been a call on the record company.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's gonna blow up either way. We just want to play it safe, get all the views.
But they did get a lot of attention for it.
Hell yeah!
So it did work on a marketing standpoint, but so maybe it was all fake. Maybe it wasn't even that. Maybe it was planned. I don't know.
Usually,
But
this kind of stuff is. Usually, they kind of know how stuff's gonna hit. They're prepared for it either way.
Create the drama around it just to get the clicks. That's smart if it's set up like that. Like, we're gonna purposely edit it, make this kind of seem offensive about how they're getting attacked, because there's been companies that got sued. Sony got sued for commenting, but getting comment farms on some shit to take down some other people. And
I mean, like there were people paying people to like downvote, and they do that all the time. Different companies will get people to like trash other companies, like goods or videos or movie trailers and stuff like that.
I think it was a movie that they paid that they got caught for with all the comment farms, but that's what I'm gonna call them. I don't know if that's what they call it. Sounds right.
That's good. Comment farm.
But so I don't know. It could be a marketing tactic, which would be genius. But of course, like just in my mind state, I was just like, this was wrong. This was wrong. It's like,
this was wrong with America today.
Yeah. No, it just makes me sad at my heart. It's like, is it ever going to be just humans?
Oh my God. How many beers in are you right now?
I have 4.
Okay.
3.5.
Are we ever just going to be humans?
Yeah.
I think we are humans. I think that's the problem.
Okay.
Are we ever going to be better?
Just we're all like equal humans. That's what I mean.
I think within a couple generations, I hope within a couple generations things will have like settled to the point where everybody's just more tolerant, just overall, and nobody feels like they have to like wear a fucking chip on their shoulder about something.
Have the chip in their brain.
Well, no. So like, I really hope that we're getting close.
Oh, dude, if we were to you would get it if you were gonna get the chip? Would you get it in your shoulder? So you'd be like,
got a chip on my shoulder.
Yes, it would be worth the joke if you had to get it. Like if you were forced to get it or
put
die.
This chip on my shoulder.
Put it on my shoulder. I want the joke. Oh, it's a good gag.
Yeah. If I gotta
get
like,
it doesn't work there, you dumbass.
You'd have to like get down and scan your shoulder.
Yeah, just put like a receiver up here. Yeah. Like, charge my brain up.
No. But no, I think a couple generations we can kind of like weed out a bit of things, especially after people calm down and realize that like these things don't have to define us in any way whatsoever.
Preach.
Well, no, they don't. Like, why do you want to be defined by what you identify as? It's like, it's okay if you have a dick and you identify as a woman. It's okay if you identify as nothing. You can identify as a fucking stalk of celery, man.
Further separating ourselves is going to get to a point of just, I think it's going to, pass through itself in a way to where it gets so separated that, at some point, people would just be like, "Fuck it,
just shut up about it. Just live your life."
Humans.
Yeah, just live your life. Live your life. I don't care what you look like. Everybody gets equal opportunity. It's like you're fine. Like everybody's okay.
I like your
I really hope
movements. Like you could be a politician, bro. That's something that you've never considered. I feel like.
I'm not into it. I don't like that shit.
No. You don't like the system of it?
I don't like any of it because as soon as I get into it, I'd fuck it up somehow.
What do you mean?
It's not what I want to do, so I would sabotage myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You would purposely say some shit that you shouldn't, or
I mean, not purposefully, but I'm a self-sabotager, bro. I know myself. I would fuck it right up for myself. I'd get up there and be like, "You want to see my dick or something?"
Oh. You're like, damn, I didn't want to say that, but I'm glad I did.
I've developed Tourette's over all this stress.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, no, I would never do anything like that.
I would,
but I will tell people how to live their lives.
Yeah, of course, because fuck them.
Well, no, but like if it's coming from a good place, where it's treat everybody equally and don't give a fuck. Just no one cares about you, so stop acting like they should. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, people should not give a fuck because they don't give a fuck. Not really. So stop Stop giving. Is it because of my hand movements?
I'm like, this guy got something
Pulling
to say.
shapes. Yeah.
I'm
pulling
telling
shapes
you,
with my hands.
you gotta
bringing Toby in to the
at
scenario.
least make a character that's a politician. Will you do that for me right now?
Toby, this is my politician voice.
Okay.
Whoa. It's slightly Obama.
It's a little Obama.
But I
You gotta make your own voice.
No, it's about his cadence. But now I'm kind of getting into a Hank Hill area that's kind of in the in-between.
Okay, keep moving.
All right. No, I think...
just use your real voice. And then sell me on a policy.
But again, you have to get them young.
Okay.
You got to get them young. You got to teach these kids to be...
That's why I got this shirt. It's the first campaign trail.
The age of consent map, full circle. No. You have to teach kids to be tolerant from a young age, but not like this weird PC tolerant. Just to the point of just like, you want to live your life, right? You want to live uninhibited, right? Don't hurt anybody. Don't let anybody hurt you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Everything's going to be fine.
And go the fuck home. That's about it. That sums it up. Let's get on the road with this campaign.
Oh, you want to take it to the streets?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm ready to pick it.
I'm going to go out there with a banjo like they did in the old days with a big drum. Says all your policies on it, written in different colors. You know? Really go. I wish I remembered the politician's name. Do you remember from A Brother Where Art Thou, the guy who rolled around
I know
on that
about,
wagon, played some music and shit?
Yeah. But
Tim Audley. You like Tim Audley?
It's my politician name.
That's what I'm named.
Representative Tim
Timothold
Oddity. Timothold Oddity.
Does he have a list? No, that's spelled.
Timothold.
Good. That's good. It works.
Timothold. What was Oddity? Oddity.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Oddlety.
Maybe
Oddlety. Timothy. Timothy. Oddlety.
Oddly.
Timothy.
Oddly. Yeah.
Timothy.
Oddly.
It's not the same anymore.
The Oddly, it just sounds like you have a list. It's like
Tibbledy.
Oddly.
I don't like it anymore.
You done with it? Damn it. Okay, we got to get you out there. We got to get you doing press. We got to get you in suits.
Yeah, I got to
be shaking hands.
I got to be in a suit
kissing
that's
hands
just
and shaking
too
babies.
small. Yeah.
You got to do it.
And I got to really shake those babies. I'm not going to let you down, Toby. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to really shake those babies.
Get out, be real, like mouth
dude.
on their hands.
I'm putting fingers in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm getting
kissing hands.
Getting up in there. I got a big mouth. I can fit most adult-sized hands in my mouth.
If you picked up a baby and started shaking it, don't you think everyone would freak out?
Well, no.
It's cool.
I think there would be a moment of is he really shaking is that a real baby? And then there's hey, yeah.
What are you doing with the baby?
Oh, don't worry, it's not my baby.
Don't worry. This is a free baby. A free baby.
Yeah, they're good.
Don't ask questions.
They're practically throwing them away. I figured I'd take this one and just shake it.
Now he's got like a political point to it.
Can I kiss your hand?
You know, and this is what my candidate stands for: shaking babies. Sucking on hands.
Cuts to me behind a dumpster, just shaking a rag doll.
Are you practicing?
Oh no, this is just taking place all in my head,
crazy?
and I'm a crazy homeless man. Yeah,
that's the twist.
Yeah, it's the twist to the campaign commercial.
Okay, so
insane garbage man, Timothy Oddity
is going for governor of his own life.
You can call me Tim Odd.
Yeah, I want to make that sign now. Running for governor of my own life.
And under that, I just
want to be in control.
No masks.
No. Yeah, but they'll make it especially political.
You're like, don't cheapen it.
Yeah, no, it would be better. Wait, what was his slogan?
I don't remember.
Don't purposely forget.
I didn't purposely forget. I just chose not to remember.
Yeah, it's very similar. It's hard to put your finger on which one is real. No, Timothy was going on the trail, and you're talking about
shaking babies.
governor of his own life.
Yeah, so governor of my own life.
And then the slogan below that is, I just want to be in control.
Okay.
Because it sounds kind of like a threat, but really he's just trying to control his own life.
I just really want to be in control of my emotions.
Yeah.
I really want to be a stable, a contributing member of society. Yeah.
What's that? Is that a lip? It's not ellipses, is it?
And then under it, it's just like an infographic man holding his head. I just want to be in control.
Yeah. And you're like,
I get it. I feel
depressed.
He's a real working Joe's man. He's a real blue collar. He's down to earth. He's a sad man. I'm sad. I get this. I just want to be in control. Maybe
I'm gonna run for governor myself.
I think I'm gonna worship this man as a god.
Now we're rocking and rolling.
Now we're back to cult.
Now we're back to we got cult. Them, dude. And there was a cult that I heard about the other day. What were they?
Oh, dude, did you watch Umbrella Academy season 2?
I watched some of it.
Did you see what the name of his cult was? The name of his cult was Destiny's Children, and he would be like it. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh no!
Stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to.
That gag's been used already, but I like it.
Yeah. I just think it's funny that he got there and was like, you know what? I can start a cult. Destiny's Children.
It was a dude from the 70s, and he had a psychedelic rock band that he made his cult members play in and shit.
You talking about Charles Manson?
No.
Okay.
He was... Oh, shit. Who was that?
Psychedelic rock
really
band
bad...
cult?
Yeah. They did some really bad psychedelic jams, you know?
Father Yod. Or is
yeah.
it Yod or Yod? Or Yahweh. All right. Born James Edward Baker. That sounds better. That sounds more accurate. Look at this, bud. Look at this fella. Let's take a peek. Oh, fuck yeah. Got that mic where it needs to be.
Dick level. It's like my belly button talks instead of me.
Dude, he looks like Nick Offerman.
A little
Why does he look like Nick
Santa
Offerman?
And Nick Offerman had a kid, and he went to Haight Street for too long or something. I don't know.
I cannot get closer than this. But yeah, okay. So that's oh my God.
No, but I just think that it would end up like this because we'd get the cult members and then we'd be like, you know what? Everybody grab a drum. All right, you're gonna learn to play the bass and slap it.
You understand me? I'm talking like woot and shit. I'm talking.
Yeah. And they're like, wait, what are we here for? I thought this was a religious. This is all part of it.
This is part of it. We're gonna make the best funk rock album
has ever heard. And they're like, funk rock? Yeah.
The Lord has spoken
never heard
unto me.
You've never heard of the funk rock?
I mean, I've heard of funk rock.
I'm talking about funk dash rock.
So you're talking about funk rock,
not funk hyphen rock. Funk dash.
But what about
rock?
But what about funk rock?
Get the fuck out of my car. He doesn't get it.
So there's funk rock, there's funk rock, and then there's funk rock.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you're talking about funk rock.
All right, maybe you can stay. Maybe you do. Maybe you.
I just wanted to get clear on the whole thing. If I'm worshiping you as a god, I want to know what I'm doing is right. Do we all have to get the face tattoo? You could talk? Everyone in your cult has the arrow.
Oh,
but they only have one.
Yeah, they don't deserve that.
They're like, you understand what this is? This is for every good deed you do in a past life.
My handprint on their face.
Oh. Oh, so
you take a long time. Be painful.
No, you smack them every day in the same spot.
Maybe I put just a Kevlar glove on
with needles in it.
Stick it in some lava.
Yeah.
Brand their face
with
my hand.
That's a great idea.
And now we're here. So when are we doing this?
Yeah.
No, but we would end up doing something like him. It was just like, I just want to fuck everybody do all these drugs and have this psychedelic rock
Okay,
band.
so I do want to read this. So Father Yod, is that how it's spelled, or Yod? Is it
It's Yod.
Excuse me. So Father Yod, or Yahowah, born James Edward Baker. Oh no, go back. No. Oh my God, what?
Things are changing.
Yeah, life's weird, man. Okay, let's see. Was the American owner of one of the country's first health food restaurants on the Sunset Strip in Los Angeles. Oh, what? He founded a spiritual commune in the Hollywood Hills known as the Source Family. The Source Family was heavily influenced by the teachings of Yogi Bhajan and the astrological age of Aquarius.
I was going to say food store. Restaurant. Food store.
So he had a restaurant, and
they loved
the band was called Yahowah 13.
So they weren't into eating people. I mean, good for them. Can you be vegetarian and cannibal? No, right? Okay, Davey's moving on.
I'm reading it. Yahowah without the vowels and spaces reduces to YHWH, the
psychedelic rock band. Who's the leader? Yeah, the Source Family.
What? The Tetragrammaton? What?
Let's see. The name of the biblical God of Israel.
Oh. So that's what. So.
Let's see. Without the vowels and spaces, reduces to YH.
WH.
The Tetragrammaton.
Which is the Hebrew word for God. What?
I
don't
We're not reading this right.
I don't.
They recorded a couple of LPs.
They were high as
some
fuck,
crazy
man.
music.
It's like, we're going to call it Yahowah, but if you take out all the vowels, do you understand?
And split it in half through an atomizer.
And then you dump it into some duck sauce.
It grows an egg that you plant your seed in.
In my restaurant, and then you fuck it. It was God in Hebrew.
It means God in Hebrew. Whoa. Can you go back?
Serendipitous.
Can you go back a little bit?
That's insane. You're an insane man. New shirt. That's insane. I've said it. So it's a thing now.
It's been a sick shirt episode. That's how we're going to judge them now. So our secrets are not worth shit to each other. And
they're not.
And our shows are worth their weight in shirts.
So your secret last week was that you ran out of toilet paper.
You can't double up my secrets. These are old secrets. Yeah, I should have only got one for that, but that was one of 3. You know, so
but that shouldn't have even been a secret.
You owe me 2 still. Now we're back. This has all been a part of secret.
No, we're done with secrets. We're almost done with the episode.
And tell me
what?
Tell me something you don't want people to know.
No.
That's a bad request.
I don't want them to know that.
But that's what being honest and truthful.
All right,
you know what kind of therapist I would be?
You'd be the worst therapist.
You're like, just tell me. It's interesting.
Just tell me. Just talking on my phone for a second.
Crazy.
You making a TikTok right now, Doc?
Dancing.
Yeah. Your name is TikTok.
But I really don't know if I ever knew my dad. You're like, damn. The TikTok therapist?
The TikTok.
That sounds gross.
You're not
Something
the TikTok.
TikTok. He fixes your dick.
He's a urologist. Yeah. The TikTok.
It's like the ass man. It's the dick doc. Double up.
You're the best.
We just beat Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think we won.
I think that was a good one. All right. We love you guys. Hit us up on the social media. We'll see you next week. Watch Play Dead. Watch Loose Beats. You film anymore? You got more filmed?
Oh, they're coming tomorrow, probably.
Okay, cool. I need them. Like, they come out on Wednesdays, so I need them like yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I'll make sure to go back and do them.
Okay, cool. All right, we love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, I'm not prepared.
You're not prepared.
I'm not prepared. Bye.
I like it. Bad ending.
Good
ending.
It's our
emojis.
Yeah.